Oh, a lot of cats been saying they can beat you shooting. Gil, what's going on?
Who?
A lot of cats been saying.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa!
Let's go.
I'm not really rocking with you today, Gil. I don't appreciate social media posts.
No, I mean, that was...
The basketball picture? That basketball picture? That was you?
That was it.
No, you posted it?
Yeah. Did you see the stands?
you ain't rocking with it, though?
Not here.
Gil, I did as instructed. I was a 17-year-old boy.
Being a robot.
First photo shoot. It was supposed to be like a little foosball thing for the All-Valley team, so they had us all doing poses. But if you look
Where did you
at
even find that picture?
my brother Chris posted it today. He likes to...
He's a troller, too.
Yeah, he likes to troll on my birthday, but I appreciate everybody's commentary, jokes. Help me.
I mean, that's your logo going forward. That's your logo. Yeah.
It's been hiding in the internet. Gil, much like yourself, not a big fan of defense in my younger days. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
Yep, what up?
We got Lexi Brown.
Hey,
Lex.
back from Mexico.
We seen you doing your thing in college.
You went on vacation?
I did.
Why is everybody going on vacation but us?
I ain't made
Because you make us work.
Just went to the Final Four.
Yeah, you.
That was work. That was a work trip.
Okay, I mean, that was kind of vacation.
Work with some perks.
On the private jet?
What did y'all even do over there? You didn't even show or nothing, right?
It was
We didn't know
vacation.
we just
Hung out?
It was
Made
vacation.
our presence felt.
That's the vacation.
restaurant, first class.
On the
Shook
private,
some hands.
on the private jet.
On
Ain't
a
no
private jet.
PJ.
Yeah. Shut up.
Watched some college basketball, supported the basketball community. You know, had some nice dinners, top golfing, those types of things.
Yeah.
It was strenuous though, hard work.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We got Norris Cole back here with us. Norris, see you out here really doing it.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, no one claps for that side.
G League season over.
Yeah,
You get your pod game right. See you doing your thing, man. Glad to have you back on the couch.
appreciate it.
So here's what's cracking in the arena today. The Bucks snapped their 4-game losing streak with a big win over the Celtics. But how worried should they be about Giannis' calf injury with the playoffs less than 2 weeks away? The Warriors came out to play against the Lakers, but which team do you have more faith in to make a playoff run? And for the first time ever, the women's natty game got more viewers than the men's game. But what can Caitlin Clark and the rest of the rookie class expect when they get to the W? Diana Taurasi has some thoughts.
Oh, brother.
He's ready to put them all in the torture chamber. But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Do yourself a favor, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code GIL, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. Yes, you heard that right. If you download the Underdog Fantasy app right now and use promo code GIL, they will give you a $100 first-time deposit match, and they're still giving away a free pick'em to help get your bread right once you download the app. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. You drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, and we use that question on the show. You get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. If you send us a video to mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, and we use that video on the show, we'll give you a $100 bonus. Keep that video under 30 seconds. You can ask us questions about anything. What you got the?
His notebook is back.
No, it's not.
You got the baby notebook?
No, it's
His
not.
handy
You downgraded?
notebook, like Blue's Clues.
We just found a daddy. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. And ladies and gentlemen, we've been telling you for a cool minute now, but this Sunday, April, 14th?
Yep.
El Rey Theater in Hollywood, first ever Gil's Arena Live,
Woo!
presented by Underdog Fantasy. We will have the whole crew out there. Momentous occasion. Tickets are on sale now. We dropped and pinned a link in the chat. Go right now. They're very, very, very affordable. And if you are an Underdog Fantasy user and you buy a ticket with proof of purchase, you get a $25 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. We'll be live at the El Rey breaking down the last regular season games of the season, looking ahead to playoffs, talking a little Travis.
Are you going to give us teams?
We will be picking teams that our Gil's Arena crew will have to be rooting for the playoffs.
Wait, what do you mean rooting for?
So we're going to
like the Lakers, Boston.
No, don't pick who you think gonna win.
randomly selected, Gil. You know,
What?
you could get the Lakers.
Wait. Select, like, so we get, like, we have to pull out of a hat or something? Who we're going to root for?
There will be teams randomly selected, and you will be forced to root for those teams. You may get the Lakers, you may not.
Wow.
I hope you get the Celtics.
Nah, I hope we get the Bucks.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Get the Bucks.
I got
would
calling
get the
Glenn Doc.
I hope.
Get the frozen envelopes ready.
Man.
Damn, that would be.
But make sure you pull up Sunday, April 14th, 6 p.m. at the El Rey Theater in Hollywood. And as a special bonus for the first 100 people that pull up, you get a free Gills Arena Live poster. So hit the link in the chat right now and come join us at the El Rey Theater in Hollywood. Tickets are going fast. I would hurry up and get them right now. Make your next move your best move. Event is sure to sell out.
Boo.
So let's get into some basketball, the lighter side, if you will. So Andre Drummond got some explaining to do after becoming a candidate for one of the dumbest plays of the
You got some explaining to do.
It was a photo shoot, Gil, for the LA Times. I was minding my business, curl looking luxurious, as you noticed.
Hey, no bullshit. The hat you have on today matched that uniform.
It does.
It does.
It actually does.
What was the instructions that were given?
Get in the defensive stance.
So it was like a foosball board. Everybody was doing foosball poses. I didn't really understand it then. You look at the look on my face.
Foosball?
Like, so they had like but it was like a basketball version of foosball. So they had everybody in different positions.
I wanna be like Mike.
I wanna be like Joe.
People were clowning the shoes and the pose. They were cross trainers.
If you don't want to play no defense, just get into the stand.
I didn't even look at the shoes.
Giving up
I was already
50 on
He
that.
giving up
You giving
40,
up 40,
for
45
sure. He
on
gave
that.
up 45.
defense was not my strong suit. 24 and 13 though, senior year.
He was for sure Euro style on D.
20, what you say he was averaging?
24 and 13.
What was your matchup? What was your matchup?
That's right.
Whoever wanted it.
Whoever wanted the joke gave bit.
No defense though.
Double. Okay.
Academic scholar. Nah, but they said take the pose. If you look at the face, I'm kind of like,
I'm confused.
I'm excited to be here, but I don't like. That's not really my thing, dog. Like the defense. So it is what it is. I blame the LA Times and my brother Chris. The game is a game.
Shit, 24-12 in 2001 draft. Shit, you would have been the first pick in the NBA draft.
No, it's high school numbers good. They diminished in college. They were very deceptive. Coaches were hating, as we all know. But let's get into it. So Andre Drummond got some explaining to do after becoming a candidate for one of the dumbest plays of the season. We will show it to you right now. So with the Bulls trailing by 9 early in the second quarter, Drummond ripped the ball. Torrey Craig grabbed it, pushed the rock up the court, tried to throw it off the backboard to himself, but for some reason that is unknown, Drummond tried to go back. Do the rare double dunk.
Dog.
Wait, I mean, the funny part is the kid missed the dunk anyway.
Because he came and hit him.
Nah,
he's gonna miss it
you
anyway.
look at it.
Miss anyway?
Now, if you look at it, it hit the front of the rim before Drummond hit him.
Wait, can we see the video one more time
But I just don't.
for confirmation?
Just watch.
I mean, obviously I don't
came up too
dunk,
short.
But I'm like,
Watch. Just watch.
It was
at the end, the second angle. Watch.
he was already doomed from the start.
Watch. Right, he hasn't hit him yet.
Oh, he was. Ooh.
oh, so
yeah,
he's
you are.
gonna miss no
He might
matter
have missed
what.
that no matter
Yeah,
what.
he was missing that no matter what.
Well, at least he can blame Drummond now.
Hell yeah.
What an weird play.
That's, yeah.
Right there, like right there.
Like what?
I ain't gonna lie though, it's big. You think that the guy gonna throw it off the backboard for you though.
Dude,
When you see him line up to go jump and
I
grab
think
it.
the choice to even throw it off the backboard to begin with is crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, no, that
early
was
in the
wild.
game,
Both was
down.
wild. Both was wild. Down 9.
In the second
And
quarter,
the type of season they having, like solid plays only. Like
play regular basketball.
Draymond,
No,
man, too, he got hurt that game too. So
You
Got hurt on the next play, had to be carted off with
That's
the
my
ankle.
fault. He got hurt. Dre.
Andre Drummond.
He got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, wow.
Yeah.
No, usually you look at the person that you're about to throw it to, like it's like some kind of
like,
signal.
look back,
Right.
Like, you know, you kind of look back, let them know, but the fact that he threw it and started gathering should let you know to stop.
Well, you know,
With them
bigs,
old bones. Yeah,
I say, you know, bigs, you know, they only once they go in one
yeah, once
direction.
they get the...
He saw it, said, I'm getting that. So we also have this photo from the play. Look at his eyes.
Bro, that's not right.
I feel like he
Not
didn't.
right.
Do you think
And
he
Gil.
felt him? Like, at what point did he feel Draymond? I mean, Drummond.
No Diddy. Nah, that's
Like-
right.
He said, no,
It was like at the
that's a no
very
Diddy
last
dunk.
second.
Oh,
Yeah, that can go real bad with,
Yeah, you're right. I
with
think
some
he
great
was gonna
editing.
miss.
man, what?
You can put-
Miss anyway, it looked like. You're right. But that'd been crazy if he made it.
The double dunk, give him 4 points. But nay, they did not, and they took an L too.
Hey,
I don't like that
yo.
snap. I'm about to say that snap shot. I do not like what I'm
They
saying
don't
right there.
We'll see.
I know somebody gonna put Diddy back there.
No Diddy,
You
bro.
know,
Oh
my God.
somebody gonna put Diddy face back there.
Stop, Bill.
He got a face like this.
Stop. It's too early for that.
It was early in the show.
It's too early for that.
Trying to make it through
The
April.
way you managed to bring up Diddy every episode is crazy.
You got it. That's the topic right now.
Every time.
You got it.
No matter what we're talking about.
No Diddy.
You insert Diddy.
You got it. Right now it's hot topic.
Man.
So
Stop
these-
to Dre. Get healthy, Dre, and stop doing that clown stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know better than that, Dre.
Speedy recovery. But brings me to my next question. So y'all know the dumbest thing you've seen happen in the game. But what's the dumbest thing you've done in the game?
Ooh, the dumbest thing I've done in the game?
I got one. I already told this story about when we lined up on the wrong side of the court to start the second half.
And you made a basket?
No, they scored on us.
So that was a group thing?
Yeah. I mean, it was a me thing. I was the
It was their
senior
fault?
on the team. We lined up ready to play defense, and they just threw it, and they scored a layup. We won the game, though, but yeah.
Did you guys watch that play in film?
no, because we won.
Okay,
It was just hot.
Forgiven.
I did some silly stuff too.
What's the dumbest thing you've done in the game?
Team scored, and I didn't. You know how the ball come through the net? I didn't look and see where I was at, so I collected the ball. I was out of bounds though. Gave it to the big inbounds, and he stepped out of bounds to pass me the ball back.
Okay.
Violation, obviously.
When did this happen?
I played for Miami. Was playing against the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Was there a press?
It was on. No, it was like they made a shot. I got the ball, but when I got the ball, I was already like out of bounds.
Oh,
and I was,
so you gave it to your teammate.
and normally they always say, like, don't take the ball out. Point guard, take it out. So I'm like, the big was right there. I said, bro, take it out. Pass him the ball, but it's inbounds. He takes the ball, steps out of bounds, and passes it to me. And so I was like, I've got to be the dumbest point guard
A
ever.
seasoned ref don't call that, man. It's like they all the way back there on defense, man. You got mixed up. Just take the ball out.
It was on Shackton.
Huh?
It was
on Shaq and the Fool?
Shackton the Fool.
Shaq and the fool.
Be good at it.
Yeah.
Yo, did you give us your dumbest play?
I mean, besides passing the ball,
It always comes back to that.
That was dumb to you?
that was dumb to me.
And your
Just the
teammates
thought of passing it to people I know didn't work out. That's just dumb. Dang, dumb. Like something like that?
Any level of hoops, you ever done something that bad?
You done had to do something.
No. I mean, coach wanted a timeout and I didn't want to call it
Can
because I didn't want to come out.
Oh.
Because, it's like, the player has to call it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to call it. I wasn't going to call a timeout. And then going up 2 times, wasn't going to foul. No fouls, no nothing. And then end up twisting my ankle.
That's what
I
you
respect that move, though.
Which one? To get my shots off?
Yeah, of
Oh, yeah,
course.
because I was coming out.
Like, did y'all...
Two extra reps.
Like, you know how they sitting on the side? Like, yeah, I got you. Oh, you do, huh? Boom! Miss that.
Oh, you
Get that.
do,
Shoot
huh?
that. Come down. Don't play no defense.
Did y'all ever intentionally miss a free throw when you knew you were about to get subbed out?
Facts.
Nah.
Hell no.
percentages up.
Yeah, exactly.
can't
I'm
mess
not
the
messing
Oh, y'all
with
crazy.
percentages.
Oh, y'all crazy as hell.
I get a couple more times up and down the court.
Miss that. I missed the one. They come score. I get 2 coming back because I'm going to shoot the next one.
You still missed a free throw.
Don't matter.
Only you
I
can
give
do
up 1 and get 2. Or a possible 3.
I ain't had a luxury to play that type of game.
A 1 for
That's
2.
how you get buried on the bench doing some stuff
Oh, no,
like that.
facts.
All right, so we got to talk about an unfortunate situation that happened in the world of basketball last night. Warriors and Lakers, final meeting of the season, has some major playing implications on the line. The Dubs just a game and a half behind the Lakers for the 9th seed. Warriors came in winners of 7 of their last 8 games. Lakers had won 9 of their last 11 games. Did not have AD, who had a headache and nausea. LeBron didn't show up till about an hour before tip-off.
So, yeah.
What's going on?
He was not feeling well, under the weather, very, very unlike Bron, who's normally there hours before the game, getting right.
Yeah, get all that preface out the way so you
I
can
have
get
to,
the, so you can get to
just giving people the reasoning behind the situation.
Okay.
And the Warriors took advantage, making some history in the process. So the Warriors went 26 for 41 from 3. Their 63.4% from behind the arc is the best in league history on 40-plus attempts. Yes, they were cooking. Steph had 23 points, 6 for 6 from 3. Draymond was 5 for 5 from 3 in the first half, tied a career high for most threes in a half. He finished with 15 points, 10 dimes, 6 rebounds. Klay led the Warriors with 27 points. He was 5 for 10 from deep.
Whoa, let's go.
They own the tiebreaker with that win, too.
Yes, very astute of basketball knowledge. So, but LeBron did have 33, 11, and 7, but the Lakers got cooked when he wasn't on the floor.
Oh, he did play.
They got cooked when he was on the floor, too. Yeah, he can't play. Tried to put the team on his back.
He tried.
So with the win, the Warriors move to a half game behind the Lakers for the 9th spot. And like Norris just pointed out, they now own the tiebreaker after going 3-1 in the season series. Yeah, you sleeping right now, but wake up. Wake up out of your sleep.
It's not a dream. This ain't a dream.
They had the tiebreaker on the 9th spot.
That pushes us to 10th.
Ooh, and who do we play? Who do we play?
Them.
And so if we 9th, who do we play?
Them.
Warriors. If we 10th, who do we play? Warriors. So
But you don't
if
get
you're
to
9th, you
them
play
at
the
home.
Warriors at the crib. And if you're 10th, now you
we
got
play the
Clearly,
Warriors
that
at the
shit don't
crib.
matter.
Now you got to play.
We play them at the crib no matter what. Because it's LeBron James and the Lakers coming to town, baby. No matter how you look
LeBron
at
and
it.
Steph facing off for the 9th seed is crazy.
So let's take a look at the current Western Conference standings if we have
For the
those
8th
available.
seed.
The league is
Nasty
transitioning.
work.
We don't got them.
What you need?
We efforting. Okay, I'll just pull
What you
it up.
need? What you need? What you want to know?
Gil, tell me everything.
Once we get to the 8th spot, we're going to be in the 9th or 10th spot. We're going to beat Golden State, get them on the fuck out of here. Then we're going to get the 8th spot. 8th spot, we're going to play Timberwolves. After we beat them the fuck out of there, then we're going to play the Clippers or Dallas. Obviously, we're going to beat them the fuck out of there because we can play Dallas. Really don't matter, right? Because they ain't playing no defense. Or we can play the Clippers, 7-game home game for us, right? And then we got Denver, and then at that point, it's whatever, right? We got to the Western Conference Finals, and we good.
Yeah, I want to believe that.
That sounds great.
Nuggets play the Timberwolves tonight.
Positive mindset you have.
First place in the West on the line.
You don't believe that, though, do you?
You don't think the Lakers can beat Minnesota?
Gil, they might not be playing
saying that,
Minnesota.
but they might not be playing Minnesota.
The Nuggets and the Timberwolves play tonight. Whoever wins that game will move in
Yeah,
the
they
sole
might
possession of first in the West.
Denver a little earlier.
Minnesota might be first. That's crazy.
Yeah, they might be playing Denver a little early. Then when you having that same energy,
We ain't playing Denver.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just letting you know. Gil.
Because if we play in Denver, we're going to jump up the 8th spot.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
So we can play 7.
Oh,
No matter who we playing Minnesota
That's so much
first
wishful
round.
thinking what you just did right
I'm just
there.
saying, I don't know what y'all thinking. We playing Minnesota first round. That's who we got in our sights.
Okay.
So Lakers need the Kings to go 1 and 2 because the Kings also own the tiebreaker over them if they did want to jump to that 8th spot.
Can Phoenix get to 6?
The way they looked last night.
Yeah, Phoenix could, I believe, get to the 6th spot if they went out. Pelicans played the Lakers as well last game of the season. They also played the Warriors, so there's a chance for some.
It's gonna be some fuckery. There's gonna be some fuckery that last game.
Adam Silver, get to work.
I'm mad that we play at 12.
What, the last game? Why?
So
Why is that?
Because every game is damn near at noon, so everybody's playing at noon on the last day.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is going to be hard to figure out who's doing what. So I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the game, if I'm Lakers, I need to delay as much as possible.
At halftime, you got to be checking.
Like, no, I mean, not even halftime. Like, the delay, at least try to, like, squeeze out 15 minutes of some bullshit. An injury, fake an injury on the court. You put somebody in, you put in,
He's just gonna disrupt
what
the
is
whole
Stricker
on the court?
Was it Sam Vincent?
Gabe.
Sam?
Gabe Vincent, bro.
Hell no, we didn't get Gabe.
You have Gabe
We
Vincent
got
on
his
the roster.
cousin Sam or his brother Sam. We didn't get Gabe from Miami.
Yeah.
We didn't get the dude playing in the championship last year. The dude we got can't be named Gabe. 3-letter word, Sam, right? Tim, Rob, but it ain't Gabe, okay?
2 for 22 from 3 this season.
2 for what?
Damn.
2 for 22.
I mean, how
That's
many
who we
games
got.
How many games you
has
play, though? He ain't played a lot of games, though.
Has not played a lot of games, but
Where is it?
You can be off to a rough start.
It's like, why
Klay
does
was off to a rough start this
why
year.
does Miami give players away and them players be some shit when they go somewhere else?
Because the system be different. The system be
System
different.
be system.
So
You
we
know,
got-
it's like a person that grew up maybe sheltered or maybe in a gated community, and then when they get out here to the open world and everything ain't as structured as it, they kind of.
I mean, Miami, it's like boot camp.
I know, so this should be
Like
easy
military.
work.
Heat culture should translate, right? Don't you take that heat culture with
So
you?
some of us we do,
Okay,
but
good.
to others, they need that structure, year round.
Yeah.
That's why they were who they were, because of the structure.
All right, okay, so look, we got Dan Vincent, right? Right now. What was
How
I going
many
at?
three-letter names could Gil come
Right,
up with by
right.
the end of the show? You already have like 6.
Hey, so-
Sam, Tim, Dan.
It's not Gabe Vincent's fault. But let's talk about the Warriors first, then we can reflect on the Lakers and how this season is panning out. The Warriors have now won 8 of their last 9 games. How deep of a playoff run can the Warriors make when they're playing at this level?
Same thing the Lakers did last year, get to the Western Conference Finals. They got the great equalizer. They can make threes. And if they get on a run like how they just did,
Oh, yeah.
they can make threes and beat anybody. And if it's close, when Steph, you never can count Steph out if it's an equally matched game when got one game to win. Steph can do it. They got 2 cats that can do it, because Klay can go for 10 threes in the game too.
Yeah.
We need Draymond to stay in the games.
Yeah, and Draymond don't do no
He-
wild stuff.
There was a situation in the game
Yeah.
yesterday. He got into it. The Lakers bench had to be escorted back
Dre,
to the bench.
chill, bro. They
But
need you out there.
They
Chill,
need that
Dre.
passion. They need Dre turned
Shit.
up.
They need you.
Man.
Dre, they don't need you. You can go ahead, bro. Get ejected. It's fine. They don't need you to make a run.
It's interesting, both of them teams, the Lakers and Golden State, could, if they healthy and they get the right matchup, they
That's what people keep saying.
can both do it. Because LeBron, if LeBron find the matchup he like, he gonna exploit it, and AD can go for 30 and 20. If he healthy, and then Steph and Klay can go on a run. So I don't want to play neither one of them, unless I'm Denver. Denver can beat anybody. But if I'm one of them young teams, OKC, Ant-Man and them up in Minnesota, I want to avoid them as much as possible.
Do you think the Warriors could beat the Nuggets in the 7-game series?
No, I don't.
Under any circumstance?
I don't know if nobody messing with Joker right now. Until I see it, I don't know if nobody messing with Joker.
Yeah, no. That team is just different.
Yeah.
Yeah, how deep of a playoff run can the Warriors make when they're playing at this level?
Oh, okay. When they're playing at the level, like I thought you was asking, are they going to make a nice playoff push this year?
We cannot see the future, so we have
Oh,
to.
I was going to say no.
We're going to
I don't give a
assume
fuck
that
how
they're
good
going to
they
play like this the majority of the time.
First of all, they got to play the Lakers first, the first playing game. That's smacked up. They done. Right? That's it. That's over for the light-skinned boys. Right? It's it. Right? For them, they got to hope that the Lakers get to the 7th spot, so they're fighting for the 7th spot.
Or the Lakers better hope they don't shoot like that and do them like that.
Man, look, you see how we already made an excuse. Look, AD, we ain't gonna show up. LeBron, when have you seen LeBron come an hour before the game?
That's never happened.
Never, ever happened.
never happened.
But the rule came 2 superstars, right? So, like, all right, y'all,
How
I'll
did they
show up.
decided?
Huh?
Rock, paper, scissors?
All right, I'm gonna be there. I'm running a little late. That's it, right? So, we ain't worrying about them because we already know what's gonna happen. We're gonna, how we use this word without,
Careful now.
we're gonna get to the free throw line a lot.
Right.
All right? You can't pound it down low. You can't say that. We're gonna get to the free throw line a lot.
You can. Grow up,
you can't.
please.
No,
Oh, my God.
You can, but just,
That's a lie.
You got New Yorkers over there like, nah.
We live in a different world now, Lex. Hey,
You gotta
just
get
be talking wild out here.
I've noticed hanging out with y'all. Shit.
No, you gotta get to they're gonna get to the free throw line a lot, and then they're gonna complain about the free throw situation. We're gonna go on and get to the 8th seed. But for the most part, they just gotta hope that we get to the 7th spot so we don't put them out first. They don't want you don't want the Lakers out.
It actually might be beneficial at this point for the Lakers to get that 10th spot if they got to play the Warriors and Golden State. They've been kind of mid at home this year versus the road. But winning 2 games to even make the playoffs is
That's tough.
concerning.
What do you mean making a play? What do you mean?
If you're the 10, you got to win 2 games.
You got to win 2.
You win that game, then you win. You have to play the loser of
7-8.
7-8.
So
Y'all got to win 2 games to get to the playoffs.
So we gotta beat Golden State and Sacramento. Whoa, no.
Sacramento swept the season series.
No.
Sabonis lives rent free.
In regular season.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
He's living rent free.
Sacramento was living rent free last year against Golden State until the playoffs started.
Yeah.
Then rent kicked their ass.
Are the Lakers Golden State though?
Huh? Yeah, no, we got LeBron James.
We do have.
That's very true.
Hopefully,
LeBron
he recovers
Ain't about
quickly.
him. He always gonna do his thing.
Who?
It's about the
Right,
others.
about the others.
Brian will always do what
been
he
about
do.
the others.
Yeah.
Others.
I mean, they need a superstar that's gonna stand up tall in the playoffs. They let one man beat them last year.
Steph.
Yeah.
Steph is different though.
I
You
know,
keep talking
I know
about
LeBron
Steph. He ain't no
different.
alien.
LeBron different. LeBron different.
This is unfortunate times.
You gonna keep putting that pressure
This is
on my
unfortunate.
38-year-old
What are we
buddy,
even
my
talking
40-year-old.
LeBron
You gonna
Steph
keep putting
being
the pressure on
different in the playing games, like
Year 21, you gonna
How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen.
I'm sorry, the playoffs is different.
It is,
It's
but
different.
like,
it's way different. You know, it's way different.
It
You know,
is
it's superstar power in the
I'm
playoffs.
very excited though to see the younger guys in the playoffs.
What younger guys?
OKC and Mini, all them.
Oh, they getting smacked. Who they play?
Yeah.
They playing what? They got to play KD now? OKC got to play KD? Oh, no.
you still believing in Phoenix?
Against OKC?
So we not gonna act like what Shai and them is emerging, bro. It's their time.
Against OKC? To think about that style, the style they play, who does that benefit? Besides Shai, it benefits Shai how he play, but it benefits the other three on the other side that needs this fast pace. We need 90,
I'm not
100
rolling.
shots into this game.
Phoenix haven't showed me enough this year. You don't just turn it on in the playoffs like that. They ain't showed me enough consistency.
You got 3 Shais on one team, dog.
You said 3 shades, but let's talk about one Klay. So after struggling throughout the season, Klay's been playing well since returning to the starting lineup. In his last 4 games, he's averaging 26 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. So he was set to become a free
He
agent
about to
this
get a
summer.
bag this summer.
Can Klay
Right,
still
he finna
play
get
his way
paid.
to one last big contract this offseason?
Hell yeah.
Golden State ain't gonna give it to him, but
He's gonna get one from
Yeah.
somebody.
I know it's a couple teams out east that'll give it to him for sure.
You don't think he can get it with the Warriors?
No, they can't live in the luxury tax like that no more.
I mean, they got that bread.
They need young. The luxury tax is different now.
Yeah, I know, I
The penalty is stiff. A little different now. So
Damn.
Kuminga is about to be up.
No, he's getting his
He
bread.
gotta get his. He gotta get maxed out. Got to.
Who?
Kaminga?
Got to.
Yep.
So do y'all feel like this is the last dance for Klay with this Warrior squad?
Not if you
Unless
take a pay cut.
unless he take a pay cut.
Take a pay cut.
But I know it's a team in Florida. It might be 2 teams in Florida. State-free taxes that got that got some bread for it.
We talked about one of those teams last week in the Orlando Magic, have a ton of bread.
Orlando Magic.
Ton of bread and Disney World right around the corner. I'm just saying, they're gonna have like
Right.
$50 million in cap space.
And they got a young.
Don't they got a 6'10" shooting guard?
Who?
Wagner. Don't they play him as shooting guard
Yeah.
damn
They
near?
moving a small
No, but I'm
forward.
saying who they play him at they play him at
They can play shooting or small forward.
No, but
It's 2
Paolo
of them.
small forward.
It's 2 of them though.
Don't they play Wagner at the
The
shooting guard
brothers,
though, right?
What?
Both
I don't
of
know
them
if you're
on
getting
the
them
team,
mixed
right?
up. It's one of them that plays like more guard, and it's another one that plays like a big.
How many Wagners are there?
There's
2
two.
of them.
Oh,
Franz and Mo.
You talking about the big though? You ain't talking about
Franz and
the other one's the one that's nice.
which
The
one?
one that can play guard and
Yeah.
forward.
Forward,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
How
Which
tall
one
is he?
is it?
It's like 6'7", 6'8". Yeah.
Orlando.
Damn, so we feel like, we talked about this.
So if you're
about
Klay though,
this
do you take the max going out there? Or do you stay and take
Depends
a
if you
pay
need,
cut?
if you want the money. I mean, it all depends on where you at. Me?
Money.
need that chicken. I need that chicken.
You got 4
Oh,
rings.
you got 4
You got 4
championships.
chips.
Yeah, I
Get
got
that
you.
damn
Give me the money.
Go
That's
get that
it.
money.
Give me that money. I don't give a fuck what
You
you
know
see
you-
now.
you know
Go
they be
somewhere
getting
where you're
taxed
gonna be
crazy.
appreciated.
Give me that
And
money.
it's more bread in Florida to just
Right.
to say hypothetically if you did make
Yeah,
that
that's like
move
double.
out there.
Double, yeah, because
Damn, they're double.
San Francisco, them taxes is crazy out there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But Franz 6'10",
Damn.
yeah, playing shooting guard, small forward. I'm just saying, you put Klay in the mix there, you can shift those guys down. They're versatile. They
Get
some
the
big
bag.
boys.
I mean,
Get the bag.
And they emerging. They might, next year they might be.
Yeah,
in
they're
position for
not
the
bad.
East. They in the 4th right now in the East.
You know the East is low key in shambles, but
Klay, do your thing. Have a good playoff. Go get your bag.
hell yeah.
One more. They passing
Damn.
out crazy bags right now. 9-figure bags right now.
9-figure bag.
They passing out 9-figure bags.
Let's just say hypothetically the Warriors can make a deep playoff run with the big three locked in.
Don't ask me.
You still say, okay, all right.
don't
You have no faith in the
jinxing
Warriors,
us.
but you got faith in the Lakers to get all the way to the finals.
Because what he's saying contradicts my fandom.
Yeah.
For them to go deep in the playoffs, that
they
means
gotta
the
beat
Lakers
y'all.
is not here. So
Got it.
I don't want to hear what he's talking. That's too much negativity coming my way.
You're not digging that, huh?
Huh?
If they do that,
Not
they
even
might have to
in
keep
the
one of
universe.
I'm not even gonna put that up in the air. Wait, didn't you say we have to pull out of the hats?
Yep.
Ooh, so I gotta be careful.
I hope you pick the Warriors.
I can't even be a Laker fan in the playoffs.
We got ping pong balls. We will do a random draft behind closed doors before the show. You guys will not be a part of it.
I can't even
I'm
be
gonna know
a
it's
Laker.
rigged. If you get the Lakers, though, I'm gonna know it's rigged. So underdog, make sure that don't
I
happen.
can't even be a Laker fan
If
in
you
the
pick
playoffs.
him, if he gets picked Lakers, redo it.
Right.
So y'all just gonna cheat?
Yep. Yes.
People are already talking about the NBA rigged anyway. It's rigged if you get the Lakers.
Fair, unbalanced, behind closed doors, though, but fair and unbalanced. Or fair it
So let me get. So let me guess. I'm gonna have what?
The Bucks.
Knicks,
The Bucks.
Doc.
Yeah.
One of them.
Doc.
Doc.
Yeah, you have one of the 16 teams. We might even keep it to the 12 teams that actually be in the playoffs because there'll be some limbo, and then we'll give you some fluctuators from the play-in.
That's fair.
See, people think I'm delusional because I say it, and
Big
then when it
delusion.
happens, they be like, "Damn, Gil, you smart." No, I just know this. This game ain't.
And what you think it is.
It ain't what you think it is. That's
Right.
it. It ain't all what you think it is. That's
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Is it closer to wrestling than most people would want to believe, Gil? It is entertainment.
Hell no.
It is entertainment.
NBA,
Closer to
NBA
wrestling?
is
There's a script.
entertainment, not basketball. Okay?
First.
It's entertainment.
So if wrestling is like scale to 1 to 10, wrestling is what, like a 9.9 fake? Where is NBA on this scale?
Depends on what team you are.
I'm about to say, depending on what
There's
the
some
narrative
teams
is.
that's out there trying to play real basketball.
Facts.
Okay, wait. Is Denver one of those teams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're an anomaly. They came in like we got our
Who
own
team?
little shit that's going on.
Denver.
Denver,
Like they ain't got no narratives, they ain't got no.
not anymore.
huge
Last year there was
egos.
some narrative going on.
Yeah, last year there's a narrative. Just like this
Oh,
year.
with the MVP.
Just like this year,
MVP
the
stuff,
narrative
Joker,
with,
they was trying to get-
with Joker and Luka MVP. I'm pretty sure Luka's gonna get the MVP because it's the.
But how? That's the thing. How is he gonna get over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? How? How's that
They
possible?
got him at third now.
His
Yeah,
numbers.
Shai
Shai Gil's
dropped.
supposed to be number
Shai
1 or
dropped
2.
the
He's, he's missed some games though.
but
I'm just saying
which
he's
don't
missed some
matter.
games in the. I understand.
Wait, so what is
Everybody
it
I'm just
now?
telling you.
Huh?
It's Joker, Luka, Shai?
They got Joker, Luka, Shai.
How's that possible? Are they
Wow.
pushing the European narrative? How is
And
that possible?
would you push Luka over Joker, or do you think Joker then Luka? If it's not going to be
If
Shai.
it's not gonna be, I'm about to say, I think Shai supposed to be over both of them, but I'm still picking Joker over Luka.
Really? Yeah. Luka,
Man, look at what's their record. Do you see what their record is?
Yeah.
But
I know,
They just
but
won like
what-
7 out of
But you know, but see, this is what they're doing. Okay, so when you say record, right? They trick the fans on making it seem like something is being done that is not, right? So Luka right now is averaging 52.9 total points, right?
But you know I see through that. Come on.
He's not averaging an actual triple-double, which was how Westbrook got in. Westbrook averaged a triple-double, which wasn't done since Oscar
He
Robertson.
did it 4 times in 5 years.
So they're like, oh, Luka's averaging 52.9. This is the second highest total since Will
think-
Chamberlain. This
Yeah.
is the, like,
Points, rebounds, and assists combined?
yeah, when it was at 52.7, it was tied with Westbrook, but they erased Westbrook and went straight to
Luka.
Will.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So, you know, stuff like that, they used, like,
what about when James Harden was killing, doing the same thing Luka was doing? They ain't say it back then. Harden was averaging 36 and 10.
Yeah. I know, but that's what I said. So it's
like-
one of those things where, I mean, he's not actually averaging triple-double, which makes it a different category. So because it's not in a different category, they use different wordage to make it seem like, oh, this is the highest total since Will Chamberlain, so that's history.
So combining the points, assists, and rebounds.
Yeah, it
together,
comes up to 52.9.
It does.
He should be in the conversation. Obviously, Luka should be, but like, where was OKC last year versus this year?
Yeah, and that's what we've talked about. That squad, I don't think anybody expected them to be playing
Yeah.
this well, this fast.
Shai got the most 30-point games this year. Like,
Shai's been
Like, you
very
know what's so
good.
funny? Like, when you listen to the NBA
And
players
steals.
talk, we tell you who the MVP should be, and then it's always different from the media.
That's that narrative. That's why we talking about it's kind of like wrestling a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like wrestling.
They push you what you want. I mean, because
because he's Canadian or something?
Who?
Is it because he's Canadian? Like, how could he not be number one?
I don't know.
They've been number 1, 2, or 3 all year long.
We know how
1,
much.
2, or 3. Like, he's held like.
He held it down
has
all year.
been
Like, even-
very consistent.
And his matchups, when he see them other monsters in the world, he goes kills them dudes. Like,
Like we can't say another guard got the best of him this year.
I haven't seen it. They either went at it or
Yeah.
he got the better of
Yeah.
him. I haven't seen it.
Like yeah.
When they play
Like
Luka,
is he the best guard in the league right now besides Luka?
he's playing the best.
Right,
I have
so
a hard time saying anybody better than Steph, but
No.
he's playing the best for sure.
Just with regular season.
Yeah, he's playing the best.
You
Like,
also got
and he clutch
Brunson
too,
in
like,
that
he ain't
mix.
just
Like I
putting
said,
up stats, he
that's what I
clutch
said.
with it.
It's either one. I'm not mad at either one.
Luka or Shai.
Yeah, I'm not mad at because even Luka's team, like, they not that good. But they do. But his advantage is he has a Kyrie.
I'm about to say Shai don't got no Kyrie.
He don't got
Kyrie
no Kyrie.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I said. He has a Kyrie to help him with wins.
Shai ain't got
The
that.
They don't have no one.
The Thunder got a squad, though, Gil.
No, stop.
What?
They got a college. There's
about to say
college
they got a
teams.
college-
They got
They
college
got me.
teams older
Jalen
than
Williams
them.
been balling this year. Chet has performed nicely in his redshirt rookie season.
Yeah, but you're talking about a bunch of 21 and 22-year-olds. Their average age is 22.
But they're built
right.
different.
So when you're saying they're balling, yeah, they're balling because one dude is making them look that good.
He is.
Where's the factor in that? Luka looks great. Kyrie looks great. Who else?
Hey, the Mavs have been balling. Like,
No,
They have-
Luka's been balling. Kyrie's been balling.
they're like #1 in defense in the last 15 games. Luka's been cooking. Kyrie's been cooking. Those trades.
Take those two out. Who else has been balling on that team?
Well, take the two out of any squad.
No, what I'm saying is, take those two guys. Who else has been balling? Luka's
their record right now?
Luka's averaging 9.8 assists. Who he passing the ball to?
So the Mavs are 49 and 30
Kyrie,
right now.
you get it, huh?
Mavs are 49 and 35th in the West. A nice
Where's
improvement.
Shai and them at?
So Shai and the Thunder are 54 and 25. They are third in the West.
All year long, though, from start to
From
finish.
start to finish.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, my problem is because they changed the metrics, and I want to use a metric against them and say, well, you can't give it to Luka because he hasn't done nothing, right? Like you gave it to Joker. When Joker got it, he didn't do nothing. That was history. When Michael Jordan did it in 7th spot, his team was 7th best record. He made history.
Yeah.
When Westbrook did it, he made history in that spot. Other than that, it's 1 or 2. 1 or 2 is who's going to get that MVP. That's how you guys
Or like top
laid
3
it
or
out.
4, yeah.
Not even really 3. Shit, there's only like two people that wanted that 3. One person that wanted that 4, which was LeBron.
LeBron, yep.
Other than that,
Yeah,
it's 1 or 2. So, you know, when we're looking at your metrics, you're creating the history to say it's history when it's really not.
That's a fact.
And I don't like that. But me,
like that either.
if I'm going off it, I'm going off of the best player in the game, right? Who I think is dominating, like from start to finish. Which when Kobe did it, it was Kobe, right? When James Harden, it was James Harden. Westbrook,
Bron, Tim Duncan, all them.
Jokic last year, Embiid this year. Right now, I'm saying Luka, right?
Giannis,
like.
They gave Joker one of his MVPs. Giannis should have had. They didn't want to give him.
But they didn't want to give him 3.
They didn't want to give him
See,
3.
that's where the problem is. They see people think something's wrong with me for pointing it out.
Nah, yeah.
Like
And the fact that Giannis hasn't really been in the discussion this year is a little.
a little
last year, like what's on it? Last year, his team was #1, right? His team was #1, and his numbers was up, and he was 3rd in
He had
voting.
some historical numbers last year. Like,
Yeah,
some
it's
of
like
the numbers
how?
He's been more efficient this season, and it's not being talked
He
about.
leading the league in fast break points right now.
Yeah, but that's what I said. It's like when they don't want to talk about you, it's easy. Like when they like, oh, we love some Giannis, they push you out the wazoo.
That's the script.
Yep, that's the
script. That's the script. We've had enough for the
Y'all,
free.
you heard the script this year.
What script?
Oh my God, I'm watching college girls basketball instead of the men's. Men's basketball instead of the women. That was the script. Everybody on TV, I'm watching the women's game. I'm not watching the men's game. I don't know anybody.
Was unexpected. I ain't complaining about it.
But that's the
Very good script.
I ain't gonna
Very
lie.
good script.
You know it's the
I'm
script
about
when
to say
everybody's saying
the
it.
characters was playing to a T.
Man, I'm like, did y'all?
Paige was fired. Juju was
I
fired.
don't know what meeting they had for that, because that came out of left field. But I was happy about it.
And we're going to talk about it in a little bit, but you guys mentioned Giannis, so let's talk a little bit about the Bucks and their current situations. They ended their 4-game losing streak with a huge win over the Celtics at home to secure a playoff spot, but they may have lost their franchise player for the near future. So in the third quarter, Giannis fell to the ground after a non-contact injury, left the game limping with what was reported as a calf strain. Some thought it might have been the Achilles initially, but the Bucks said it was a calf strain. Limped to the locker room. Shout out to Nassus. The Nassus is a good-ass brother. No.
Wait, that was him behind you?
Yeah. Hey, Giannis is nowhere without his bodyguard.
He without his
He
bodyguard.
was nowhere without the bodyguard.
Let's go. The game is over. Okay.
His game is over. Giannis ain't out there. I ain't out there.
I ain't out there.
Hey, we good, coach. No, yeah, our calf not feeling
Wow.
right. We,
Our calf.
Our calf not feeling right. So Giannis underwent an MRI on Wednesday, which showed he avoided damage to his Achilles and expected to miss at least 1 to 2 weeks with the calf strain, with the soleus or whatever that, I don't know, it's a part of the calf. I'm not no doctor.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
But they're saying it's a grade 1 that usually is a
Done.
1 to 2 week. 1 to 2 week recovery time. Playoffs obviously starting about 10 days. So how worried should the Bucks be about Giannis' calf
worried.
injury with the playoffs less than 2 weeks
worried.
away?
On a scale from 1 to 10, they need to be on 10.
1,000.
10.
What leg was that?
That was that left one.
That's the left one? Done.
Yeah.
Let it go.
He don't need to rush back at all. We saw what happened when KD tried to rush back from that quote-unquote calf injury he had.
Yep.
So we should.
You don't play around with your Achilles.
Nowhere near
Yeah.
anything around there.
Nah.
Giannis, though, obviously superhuman.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Different build than KD. I'm just being real. But it should be noted KD dealt with a similar situation during the 2019 playoffs. He missed 4 weeks with the calf strain, tried to come back in the finals. We all remember the video of him dancing in the tunnel before the game and then proceeding to.
And, I mean, the only thing that saved Kevin Durant's career is because it was his right. It wasn't his jumping leg. So, same thing with John Wall. It wasn't his jumping leg. It was the opposite. So, with this being his actual jumping leg, he actually needs to be careful with this.
Very careful.
Yeah.
So you think, that's the kind of concern. Obviously, playoffs right around the corner. Bucks have been struggling this season.
Man, these are the basketball gods, man. Sometimes you got to, listen to the signs. This was how many inches away from being an Achilles?
It's right
Which
above
means it's right there. It's knocking on the door, right? Yeah. So you don't want to sit there and come back and then the next time this happens, it will be the Achilles, right? So you're going to be out for 2 weeks.
1 to 2 weeks is
3 or 4.
2 weeks, right?
Yeah,
and then you got to try to ramp it up.
In the playoff time.
Well,
And you'll ramp it up.
First. He should miss round 1 for sure. Unless it's Miami, then.
Let me see.
If it's Miami, then they might.
and in an interesting turn of events, that could end up being the Heat, could end up being the Sixers,
Limped into last year's playoff. And
could end up being the Pacers, just depending how things shake out with these last couple
If
games.
Where are they at right now?
They're
Third?
second.
They're second.
If I'm second, I'm trying to get the hell out of the way. And look, how many games they got left?
So Bucks have 3 games, 3 games left.
Shit, I'll lose all 3 of those. Let New York get that 2 spot. They can face Philly.
Let's pull up the East standings so we can get up.
Shit, they can face Philly.
So this is how it looks right now.
I'm not trying to. If you're Bucks in that first round, you are not trying to face the Philadelphia 76ers. Because you already know Doc going back home against Embiid, Embiid's busting they ass.
Oh, you got faith in Embiid now. I like this.
You
Look
see?
at you.
Oh, it ain't about. I never
Yes,
had no
Gil.
faith in him. I'm saying it's just dumb to come back. You almost see him. He almost ruined his career last night. Right? Going to save a ball, Trying to put that weight in, almost hurt.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that in a second.
Okay, so, I mean, I'm not saying something that's just bizarre. All it takes, when you already injured, one more little thing and you're done.
Yeah.
So, but if I'm Milwaukee, I don't know if, I don't want to play fucking,
Philly or Miami.
Yeah, I don't want
Miami got their number.
I don't want to play, I don't want to play neither of those
Indiana
teams at the
was
7.
4-1 against them this season.
I don't
too.
really care about them in the playoffs. It's playoffs.
Indiana?
It's playoffs. You need star power in playoffs. Embiid to get all them free throws.
But I'm saying Pacers going against a Doc Rivers squad.
I mean, he don't adjust well, but
Dame can.
Dame
can outdo Hallenberg 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
He can outdo most of them dudes. He can't outdo though Embiid and Maxey though.
yeah,
By himself?
Not by himself, he can't. Not by
as I said, I'm gonna let New York go ahead and try to sneak into that second spot.
Yeah, he can't outdo Jimmy and Bam and Spo either.
Yeah, he can't.
Not by himself.
Do you feel like the Bucks, obviously going to go now heavily through Dame, rely on him with Dame, without Giannis, they
They're
can
gonna
win.
be all right because
they
he
can win
did
a
this in
first round
Portland. He
series.
did this in Portland.
This is important with a better
This is what he wants.
With a better
Do
roster.
you feel like
What
this
he
roster
wants
is good
now.
enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a better roster.
They actually they brought Pat Bev, made him a starter against the Celtics. He had 20 and 10 in that game, moved Malik Beasley to the bench, just letting you know. But I think with that,
Man, I don't know.
you rolling with the Dame Pat Bev backcourt.
Wait, Pat Bev started last night?
Yeah. Gave
I don't know.
your Celtics.
Man, playoff there. Man, it'll be some. Hey, people are starting in the playoffs. You'll be like, now people are starting in the playoffs. You will be like, wait, hold on, because it's all about matchups.
Hey, man, I rock with Pat Bev, but
It's all matchups.
he makes
They
me laugh.
need him though to take the pressure to guard the other point guards.
Yeah.
They don't want Dame
so
guarding the
Dame
other
can
point
go
guards.
do his
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Dame has a tough time sometimes, guarding pick and rolls and stuff like that.
And this is a bad situation for Giannis.
It's unfortunate, man. It's, especially at this time. Especially last season.
I'm more on, if I had to pick the two, like if I had right now to say, all right, who should play and who should sit, I'd rather say Embiid play because you can control your body way more than Giannis can control his, right? Because did y'all see how he hurt it?
Just running.
Just running. Right, so now imagine if this was a Euro step or something explosive, that was torn.
Yeah. Embiid can slow his game down.
Yeah, he can slow his game
the
down.
way his
Giannis-
skill set is. Giannis's game is
Power.
full speed, locomotive, transition.
And he can't mess around with that.
You know what I'm saying? In the post.
And have any of y'all ever had a calf strain before?
Not that low.
Yeah. That just,
I never had that low.
Hell no.
like I said, 1 to 2 weeks, and that's just,
No, nah, I haven't.
yeah, knock on.
Yeah.
Grade 1 has a 1 to 2 week recovery time. That's just a recovery time. Now trying to ramp back up. Obviously,
Or
Giannis
playoffs.
is well conditioned, but you getting thrown right in the fire.
Playoffs is a different
But the
level.
It seems like the same thing as last season where you missed a couple games.
You're going to have sleeves. You're going to have all kind of stuff on it. You're going to be trying to massage it. You're going to overstretch it. I mean, you're going to overstretch
You're
that
gonna
muscle.
compensate.
You're going to compensate.
When you compensate, that's when that.
No.
Sorry, Milwaukee.
Shit.
I had to shut one of the two down. I'm
Greek
shutting him
down.
down.
Yeah.
Because Embiid, you can see he can play through, sit half court. He can slow his movements down, play in a block. Giannis needs all of his explosion. So to save his career.
Yeah, and that, I mean, maybe a decision.
Hey,
I
Dame-
can tell you right now, if that Achilles goes, his game's done. Because he has not prepared his game for being skilled.
The MVP level will be done. He turned into like a rebounder,
Yeah.
a rebounder.
Because he's not gonna be able to come full speed and do all that. That Achilles is up and down. That's up and down ability.
Yeah.
Right? So
That's where your spring. That's
where your spring comes
is.
from.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you lose all of that. Now you don't have
You
no
just
post up
become
move.
a
Yeah.
rebounder, like almost at the rim.
Yeah. Sit down, Giannis,
And
please.
as
We don't need that, Giannis.
Our Bucks fan producer is pointing out the real bad news now is if Giannis does, get hurt or miss some significant time in the playoffs, it essentially gives Doc an excuse for how this season's gonna play out.
You can't give him an excuse.
Hey, we didn't have
Damage
Giannis.
has been done.
I ain't had Giannis.
The motherfucker's 12 and 38. He's the opposite of South Carolina.
You is
opposite
crazy.
of
I'm not blaming Doc. I'm blaming whoever brought him in there and got rid of the coach.
Yeah, you can't.
I
that's
need to
what
know.
I'm
I
blaming.
still want to know what happened there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It don't make no sense.
Adrian Griffin need to write that tell-all book.
Nah, he can't right now because he want to get another job.
I know. That's what you
It's
got.
over though.
Does he? Because he's still getting paid. He'll be straight.
Getting
Shit.
that big bank too.
He gonna be cool. Write that little book.
Let's talk about another interesting part of that game. So the Celtics became the first team in history to not shoot a free throw.
Man.
Lex, I know you were watching. How did you feel about that? The teams combined for an NBA record low 2 free throw attempts.
I
Giannis
don't
got
know.
2 earlier in the game.
I don't know. I feel like they're just tired of the Celtics winning, I guess. I don't know. They're just like, wrap this up. Let's go.
Yeah.
0 free throws is crazy.
What type of basketball are we playing now? Are we really like? I know we talk about threes all the time and that, but this is getting ridiculous now. No free throws.
Yeah.
It's either the refs was tripping or the way we playing basketball now is just getting out of hand. All
Make sure
threes.
both.
So that game was less than 2
or
hours
both.
long.
Both.
Yeah, because no free throws.
0.
How many
They
threes did they
posted a
attempt?
clip on there. Someone got killed going to the lane. Like, it was just...
Like I be looking at, when I be looking at like threes,
How many did they take?
Attempts. Yeah.
So 52.
they shot 50.
Damn.
Celtics did.
Celtics shot 52, Bucks shot 36.
I told you that's their problem anyway. They are a jump shooting team.
That's why I don't believe
Like
it.
as tall as they are,
They shoot a
they shoot
lot
a lot of
of
threes.
jumpers.
And when you're talking about the playoffs, if you can shoot, if you're just gonna shoot jumpers, trust me, you're saving the rest of the stars. Like I never got to worry about foul trouble.
Right.
I can stay in the whole game. Oh hell yeah. Right, and the fact that's what they do. They're 2 stars, Jason and Jalen. They
Take tough shots.
They take tough shots. It's never easy. There's not like they're backdooring. They're getting, cuts. They're diving. They're not getting those easy buckets to the rim. Everything is a difficult combo move. And, it's worked, right? But, all it takes is one series for you not to be a champion with a championship team.
One off shooting series. That can happen. 3 games in a series.
3
that can
games in a
happen.
series,
You
yeah.
go home.
Go home.
You will go home. But other side though, if they making them, can't nobody beat them. That's the only thing. If they shoot 53s and they make 40% of them, nobody can beat
That's
them.
a lot of freaking threes.
But you got people that's shooting 3. Like,
How many did Pritchard shoot?
Pritchard shot 8. He took 9 shots, 8 threes.
8 threes a row off the bench player.
That's
8 threes.
that's someone that knows his role.
Tatum took 9 threes. Derek White took 9 threes.
Like, no. These stars today, they're too nice. They're too nice.
There's so many possessions in the game though.
Cool, but there's no way in hell that some of these guys are going to be shooting that many threes. Like, you're doubling what Ray Allen do.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Who are you? Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be sitting there, I'm swinging it because you open. But, bitch, don't shoot the ball. Don't shoot it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
You're
Just
open
be a
for a
threat.
reason.
like, don't shoot. Like, go in or something. Like, drive and kick to someone else. Just because you open don't mean shoot it. Like, you have to earn it. And the fact that, like, you're not in the 40, 50, like, y'all not going to be taking 17 threes off the bench. My team, for a team, shot 14 threes. I shot 7. I shot half.
Right.
Right? If coach said we need to shoot 10 more,
You was gonna get
I'm
4
going
of
to
them.
take 8. Because it was getting frisky at that motherfucking moment. It's me and Antoine, for the most part. Deshaun Stevenson was going to, get his corner. But for the most part, man, they didn't shoot every open shot they got. Some of these guys are shooting shots that, relax, bro.
8
It
threes.
swung to you. Yeah, we get it. Wait. Just wait. Somebody gonna come and retrieve it, goddammit, right? Just because I give you the money don't mean spend it, okay? Hold it. I'll be right back.
But don't they say sometimes a missed shot is better than a turnover or something?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And it's a lot of possessions now in the game. They
I mean, I feel like they gotta be preaching that in the locker rooms. Like, take the shot and don't fuck up.
How wild is it for y'all just to see?
Man, when role players get to shoot 8 threes, I wish I could have got 8
No.
threes in the game. 8 shots in the game, let alone 8 threes in the game.
From a role player, dog.
And they got 2 All-NBA players on their team. With a 3rd Olympian with Drew, or a World Championship player like, and Porzingis, another max player. And the 2 other dudes get 17 threes between the 2. Without them other 4 people I just named, it's beyond. Spo, you was holding me back.
I know, right?
Yo, Spo, I could have got 8 threes up.
And I know my team is
Minimum.
like, whoa.
Man, Bron and Ray would have looked at me crazy.
Hell yeah.
They don't look
You
at
know
me.
what kind of clip it like even Suns, right? When Suns, even though they had all those 3-point shooters,
Only a few of them
right?
shooting like that.
Only a few shot every time they touched the ball, right? You know, Quentin Richardson, if he was open, he gonna shoot it,
For sure.
right? For the most part, right? He's gonna sidestep shot.
Mike Ray could shoot.
Nah, I saw Peyton Pritchard get up 3 in a row in one possession.
Oh, he got cussed the
Miss,
fuck out.
boom. Miss, boom. Get it
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
in one possession.
Yeah, you ain't have to
got
worry
up
about coach on that one.
3 in one possession off the bench.
Let that been Karan out there. Timeout.
Sit your ass
Sit
down.
your ass down, man. Karan would have called a timeout on him. In the middle of a wide open for his timeout, wide open in his fourth one. Timeout. God damn it. Hey, hold on, y'all. How much
Wide
you get paid?
open is
With him with that,
crazy.
how much you get paid? Let me look at that on the, yeah, you here at the bottom, dog. You right here somewhere at the bottom of this list. That's where your shooting is too. You make $2 million, you shoot like a $2 million player. Don't be shooting like a max player. Don't come out here just chucking shit. You have a thought process. Max,
No conscience.
no conscience. Ultra green, like you, red, might turn yellow, might be 5, 3, 2, 1.
Yellow
Or it's, a stop sign and the police call you by.
Right. Hey, now you got
Broken light.
a permanent yield.
Yeah,
sign.
yeah.
Like, whoa, hold up now.
A permanent yield.
Like, tread softly. You know when the yield pull up, tread softly.
Tread
now.
off softly, like, man, they just out here just chucking
They
shit.
hoisting,
dog.
bro. This the league, though. This the new league. Man, mama, you had me a little bit
They
too
need to
early.
reel it in a little bit.
Hey, mom, dude, you had me a little too early. 'Cause They out here
Damn, she got me
hoisting.
spitting on me shit, man.
Norris, like you said, this is the new league.
Hey, this the new league,
And
man.
we
The
will be
new
talking
wave.
about it live at the El Rey Theater in Hollywood Sunday,
Yes,
April 14th.
Somebody said 2 million not bad. No, 2 million compared to the 54 million the top player makes. Trust me, that's pennies.
No, that big bank take little bank. But we will be recapping the entire NBA season Sunday, April 14th at the El Rey Theater in Hollywood. Tickets are on sale now. Help us help you. Pull up, support the show. It's going to be a great time. We will have ample security. We'll have snacks. We'll have great basketball conversation, discussion as we look at the season that was and look ahead to the NBA postseason. And as a reminder, if you have an Underdog Fantasy account, you get a $25 bonus with proof of purchase at the door. So that's basically like getting a free ticket to the show. You might as well come. And we're giving the first 100 people that pull up a custom Gil's Arena Live poster. Gil said he will sign those for you if you ask him nicely.
I got something better.
Oh, I do too.
Friendship bracelet?
Yeah, I'm gonna make.
Lexi out here giving out friendship bracelets, y'all.
Yep.
Get a friendship bracelet from
I'll make a
Lexi.
few.
And I'm giving out.
Oh, but no.
Yeah.
You are a wild.
Yeah.
You are a wild human.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm giving out. Yeah. What got me suspended? Bye bye. I'm
Oh,
giving it out, baby.
God.
And I'm assigning it to the first 100? First 100 people get this hat signed. I'll sign it for you.
Okay.
All right. No problem.
So you
The
get
pium
you get the
pium.
pium pium with
So
a friendship
if you don't want to listen to us talk, come get the hat and then get the fuck on out of here.
This is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy, ladies and
Little
gentlemen.
character.
Every day is an experience.
You like it?
It's a good hat, Gil. I will give you
pium.
that.
That's
But now let's get into some hibachi time.
Hachi time.
And now you're wearing a half the rest of the show.
Perfect sound.
So Anthony Edwards
Up again.
has been cooking this season, but he took it to another level on Tuesday against the Wizards.
being MVP discussion too.
So Ant-Man dropped a career high 51 points in the win, and he had 50 Cent in the building to watch. It is the Wizards, so they are food, but nonetheless,
God, they stink.
a 50 piece is a 50 piece. And went 17 for 29 from the field, 6 for 13 from 3, and a perfect 11 for 11 from the line.
He's too explosive.
So this was the first game of a Wolves back-to-back. As we previously mentioned, they have the Nuggets tonight with the top spot in the Western Conference on the line. You see 50.
Big ass chain.
Why he not hiring MVP talk? Like, why we just keep putting Joker and Luka over him and Shai? I don't.
Right, he's not even in it at all.
That's impossible. Like, how?
You see how they do it.
That's the part.
Yeah,
that's another part of the script that they got to have to adjust.
Like, it's crazy that they leave out certain players. Like, you're not even.
You can even have a conversation about it. He hasn't even mentioned once.
Based on previous criteria, you top team in the league and everything that they've
been
done
1, 2, or 3 too.
Losing Cat back in March and what he's been able to do, still keeping them surging and still keeping them looking like they can get the #1 seed in the West.
You think they're going to?
In one of the hardest Western conferences. What'd you say?
When's Cat's contract up?
I know Cat's trying to come back right now, and what's funny is.
That's his team.
I'm sorry. This might be the end of him.
He's already passed the torch.
They probably like, take your time, Cat.
That's Ant-Man's team now.
You know, Nas, because the fact that we still rolling without you, but it's still the fact that he's already given up the torch. He's giving up the torch to Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So you don't really.
He was either gonna give it up or he was gonna take it.
Not like you had to give it up.
You don't have to get rid of him. But if Nas can fill that void to the point where 18-10, 20-10. If we can give you that for the price you are and get back some pieces and stuff for Cat, I'm pretty sure that'll happen.
So Cat is under contract through 26-27. He has a player option for the 27-28 season at $61 million.
Yeah, no, he can do that on another team.
Yeah.
He can have
Nas Reed signed a 3-year extension this offseason. He's making $13 million this year, $14 million next year, $15 million. In 2025, 26.
They're gonna getting rid of Cat. They're gonna try to offload that $61 million, try to bring in some more pieces. Hell yeah.
Oof. Yeah. But let's talk about Ant briefly, then we'll get to Cat. How impressive has Ant been in helping keep the Wolves atop the West without Cat?
Been playing like an MVP.
With no love whatsoever.
None.
He playing like an MVP. Two-way player too, by the way. Don't leave that part out. He
two-way.
He ain't ducking no smoke. He giving you 30, 27 to 30, and he guarding your player who averaged 30. So.
He gonna be a All-NBA player? He should be, right?
But see,
he should be All-NBA.
First team.
It's gonna be tough to be first team.
I don't think he's gonna be first team.
It is gonna be first team. You know what? That kind of like.
What is it? Shai, Luka?
Shai, Luka, and him. Them three. Somebody gonna miss out.
No.
So it's only two, right?
This now you tell the league. Goes to media. You tell us to play defense, right? You say, where's the defense at? That's what there's no defense. There's no defense. Your two MVPs or your two people that's for MVP don't play no defense. 3, 4, and 5 plays both sides of the floor, and you don't push it. So what do you think it tells everyone else? Fuck defense, just play all offense because that's all you're gonna push anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Being a two-way player don't benefit because you're not gonna push it. You're only gonna push the guys who put up all these numbers, don't play no D. Like it's you. We're watching what you're pushing. If this is who you're putting, okay, MVP, this is the type of guy, MVP, all right, 33, 9 and 9, no defense whatsoever, and he's
top 6.
He's top 1 or 2?
Top 6 seed.
What do you think I want to do next year?
Right.
Save all my energy for scoring, put up a whole bunch of numbers.
Because Ant could average probably 4 more points if he ain't played.
Yeah, now you got somebody like Ant-Man who's playing both sides of the floor, and you're like, well, he ain't even in defensive conversation. Well, fuck it, I don't want to be that guy.
Right.
He gets no credit.
Shai Gill too been playing defense.
Shai Gill, that's what I'm saying. You give no credit. You're giving no credit to the guys who are actually putting out an effort.
Yeah.
Then you blame the guys for not wanting to play defense. It's because you're not rewarding it. If you reward it and say, oh, we're going to do the two-way guys, then watch what happens to guys. Then Luka's going to be like, well, shit, if they're not going to reward me.
They don't get rewarded for defense either.
Who?
Because the two-way players. I mean,
No, that's
defensive players, it's always the centers or the people getting on rebounds and stuff.
Wolves been, top defense in the league.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what's the top one
offensive teams in the league.
And I'm pretty sure Ant-Man to be on all first defense.
Ooh.
Is it? Can all three of them make first team All NBA?
Who?
Shai Gill and Luka.
It's positionless this year, so there's a possibility.
Okay, so those three.
So those
but
three.
If you have him,
Giannis,
if you make him all first team and he's not in the MVP conversation, that don't make no sense.
But you got Giannis, Tatum. I'm just saying there's a lot of names.
Tatum will be
Tatum's getting on there.
So it'll be. I mean, so
Yeah, Tatum,
Jokic,
Giannis,
Shai, and
Luka.
Luka.
Over Ant gets second.
I mean, they know.
Ant don't make first team.
Wait, hold on. So it's
He has to be on
Giannis?
second team if he's not MVP.
So go
Tatum,
Joker,
Joker, Luka. Ooh.
SGA.
Shit.
I'm gonna be honest with
SGA or MVP.
y'all guaranteeing.
Y'all told me SGA
Guaranteeing who?
should be in the
Y'all
MVP.
keep guaranteeing.
You think they gonna put?
Tatum.
I'm saying they might put Jason.
You ain't
on second
guaranteed the
team.
dude who team is number one. That's what I'm saying.
But
It's
he's
like-
not even in the MVP
that's what I'm saying,
conversation
you're
no more
the
either.
fact- because of Luka.
He's like 5th or 6th
That's
right
what
now.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
But
the,
Luka
on-
is-
the
how-
only way you
Because Ant is doing the same thing Tatum doing. Shai Gill doing the same thing Tatum doing.
The only way you do it is if you penalize, like you did Kobe. You penalized Kobe Bryant for just thinking about scoring, and you didn't reward him with the MVP until he started winning. Are we gonna forget the NBA that y'all did that?
I did.
When he put in, I'm gonna be selfish, you guys said, well, no, this is not what we want. We want winning. We want y'all to think about winning, right? And then you rewarded him when his team won. So he understood, all right, team wins, I win. The only way you get it back that when you did Detroit Pistons, right? You put the narrative of rewarding winning basketball. So if you put Luka in there as an individual and take away the guys who teams are winning, what are you setting?
I gotta go on record and say it then. He can't be first team All NBA over them dudes. It gotta be Ant, Shai Gill, Tatum, Giannis, and Joker.
Right?
I mean, it gotta be that way.
But then how do you give a dude
Yeah,
who's second to
yeah.
MVP?
That's how you know the writers is getting it wrong.
Right, they not on the
getting it
same
wrong.
page.
The writers is getting it wrong.
They're not on the same
So you
page.
think Ant over Luka?
They're changing.
I'm
they're
not
changing
saying
the
over
narrative.
whoever. I'm saying those 5 that I just named should be on there. Ant, Shai Gill, Tatum, Joker, and Giannis should be first team All NBA.
But
There might be some others that could be, but I'm saying those 5, they resume with winning and stats put together.
Winning stats, both sides of the floor.
Two-way
when
players.
you're talking about, like, think about the narrative they're pushing that the NBA don't play defense, and then the guys who do play it, they're
Y'all
not.
ignore.
4 of those dudes are elite defenders.
4.
Or like
And you just said
pretty good.
one
Giannis is a very,
completely.
Good defender.
Ant-Man is an elite perimeter defender. Shai Gill lead the league in like steals. Joker makes timely, plays or whatever. And then it's like what are we talking about? Tatum,
So those 5 names you
like-
mentioned, there was a name that was not included. That was Luka
Yeah,
Doncic.
hey, listen.
No, he's saying like he would put him on second team because he's not playing defense. Depends on what narrative.
But that's why you got an all defensive team, though, right? That's
Yeah,
what the
well,
counter
These
argument
guys
was.
are all
No,
they
offense.
They put the
get it.
stats
I
up on
understand
offense
it. I
and on
understand it.
defense. Like
Listen,
This is gonna be interesting.
it's what it is.
the internet is going to be buzzing again.
It ain't even about
It's
the
not
internet.
hate, it's just what it
but
is.
what I'm
But
saying-
that's how it's going to be
Because
interpreted.
I mean, Luka
and I-
is doing some out of the worldly
it's their
stuff, but like
but you've got to remember, it's their narrative on a criteria that they're switching
they keep
when they
switching it
want
up.
to, right?
Ant-Man and them are number 1 and 2 all year. Shai Gill and them is number 1 and 2 all year long.
They're scoring.
On
they're
top of
playing
averaging
defense.
30 and 27
so, I mean,
and all that.
they can, if they had the same team as Luka, they would average the same amount of points. I don't know about the rebounds, right? I don't know about the rebound when it comes to the points, though. So they're sacrificing for the betterment of their team, but they're playing the defense that adds with it. The same thing that they've been complaining about that's not in this game. So don't tell me that you want defense, and when it shows up, you ignore it.
Right.
So if Luka is first team, as he should be, then don't tell me about defense no more.
No more,
Fuck
man.
your defensive talk. Because we know what you want. You want offense, then that's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear about the game is soft and it should be back there, what kind of rules we need to put in. Fuck your rules, fuck your talk. Offense wins, offense plays. And that's what we're going to reward moving forward.
If those 5 that I mentioned don't make it, if one of those don't make it, it's like Gil said, they not rewarding defense, man. They not.
It shows
And none of the
it
dudes
shows in the pay.
none of the dudes I named got a Kyrie on their team either. By the way, not one of them.
They've said the best defense is a good offense, though.
That's cap. That's cap. Because the all-time greats did both.
So we talked about the Ant MJ comparisons extensively. Mike said he sees similarities in their games, but is Ant-Man the second coming of MJ?
That's unfair because ain't nobody MJ. But he's cut from that MJ Kobe
He
cloth.
cut from the club.
Who wrote that? Who wrote that?
Yeah.
Is the second coming to MJ?
Yeah, stop that.
The media said that, right?
Yeah, stop that. Yeah,
It's
stop
just for
that.
setting these fucking weird ass expectations on
Yeah,
these
stop
players.
that.
That's
Don't
what-
Second coming to MJ, but he ain't in top 5 MVP.
Right.
What are we
Boy,
talking
y'all,
about?
you see
Y'all
the stupid? You see how stupid they be?
Said, He's the next MJ.
Hey, with
but
the
he's
number
not.
1 seed,
With the number 1 seed
yeah.
that's coming to MJ. Hey, how about an MVP? Oh, no.
Hell no.
So,
No, that's not in the script.
and not even to put those expectations, but when you watch the game, you see the similarities.
Oh, yeah,
you see
they have
the
very-
strides that he's taken in his first 4 seasons
Cut
in the
from that
league.
cloth.
I'm just.
he cut from that cloth.
It's one thing if the Wolves aren't a top 4 or 5 team in the West. They're number 1 in the West right now.
They're treating him like the next Tracy McGrady, which is not a bad thing, but not even. Like, he plays both sides. Like, it's weird, man. It's
He
weird,
cut from
man.
the Kobe
I don't-
Jordan cloth. He playing offense and defense. He leading. He got flair. He got the swagger. He got a different look. He don't
Got
look like the rest of the stars.
personality.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
Like, so
marketable.
He's a
His
star.
shoes are fine.
He's a
like,
superstar.
If you're going to write a narrative, wouldn't that be the type of player you write?
Like, he's literally like the perfect
He's
NBA superstar
like,
for
he's
this
get-
time, this
Yes.
generation.
You can
the kids
like,
love
you
him.
can big up both
Older people
sides.
love him.
Facts, Lex. I'm
Yeah.
You can big up,
And
his defense.
style
Look
of
at
play.
his defense, his stat. Right. You can start putting him in the talk of defensive player of the year. Like, if you're going to run a narrative that makes sense all the way through the game itself. Don't have 4 or 5 different narratives moving into the NBA. If you're going to have a narrative, have it all the way through. Don't have a defensive narrative that, offense is taking over the game, but you're pushing on the offensive guys, taking away from defensive guys. He's the next Michael Jordan, but you don't have him in any category that makes that narrative run.
And when I say second coming, I mean from an overall package. Not just what he does on the court,
MJ,
but
when you talk about MJ,
personality,
he
the
was
flair.
He was defensive player of the year, like on the ballot every year, first team all defense every year, scoring, like everything.
Right?
Like,
If you're going to write the script,
write the script right.
Write it.
Write it right.
Like, have him top 3 MVP, have him top 3 defensive player team. Like, you write it right.
Write it right, man.
So we'll see. I think
Like, you ain't got to give him win. He done jumped. Let him get 5 steals in one game. He done jumped Rudy Gobert. Like, you make it good.
Because his game is showing. He giving you the highlights and the substance. He's showing you the pivot. He dunking on whoever. He playing defense. He talking the talk. The interviews is funny. Like, man, write the script right.
Tell me, listen. You see how you see how I can splash a motherfucker headline. Give me the pen. Give me the pen, and I guarantee you, y'all will be tuned in, motherfucking like, yo.
you have
Okay,
the,
so
you have
wait,
the
so
pen.
if you had to write a headline,
Right now,
convince everybody to put Ant Edwards in the MVP conversation, what would the headline be?
No, it ain't about that. It'd be the storyline.
Which
Same
is
shit.
what?
Like right now, Luka and Dallas play against each other, right?
Luka.
Luka and Denver.
No,
Do Denver play Luka? Do they play against each other?
When talking about in the playoffs?
They played
right
each
now.
other this year.
This year at the end, last game. When did they play?
Let me pull it up.
Are you about to make a
Oh,
story?
you mean Minnesota versus Dallas?
Minnesota versus Dallas. Do they have a game?
Are you talking about Mavs Timberwolves?
Mavs Timberwolves. No, Mavs
Yeah, man.
against against Denver. Denver versus Mavs.
No. So let me see.
So they don't play no more this year.
So Nuggets' last 3 games are Timberwolves tonight, at the Spurs, and at the Grizzlies.
Big game.
Oh, see, because if it was Luka and them, whoever wins this game is my definite MVP, right? Shit like that, right? Like if,
Winner take
even tonight, though.
if Timberwolves win, Ant-Man is a sure candidate for top 2 MVP votes, right? If what's the name? Like I have the shit written on both sides of it, right? This is motherfucker power going on.
Yeah. I just feel like the media, they just don't take everything into account. They got their narrative, they want to stick to it, and then when something goes off the rails, then they just kind of start just picking stuff from the sky instead of just expecting. I just feel like as journalists, you should think of multiple possible scenarios.
But they don't.
They don't. They have their one, and they will do everything in their power to stick to it.
But the real thing is how much basketball is everybody actually
I don't know if
watching.
they really watch
No.
it.
None, right?
But
None.
the other thing I'll say, even if they are watching it, are they understanding what they're watching?
Of course not.
I don't think they're understanding what they see.
They make that very clear every day.
But they know what they see because they keep saying it, but they're not writing. They're not pushing it as they should be pushing it.
They
right?
talking,
like,
they ain't
like
walking.
you're spending too much time trying to make weird cases for the people you want. Right? You don't have to make a case for Luka. His game does it itself. You don't have to make a case for Jokic. His game does it itself. You don't need to make fantasy stats up.
Right.
Right? The first center in history. Okay, but he's like the 47th player in history. But center. The fuck does that mean? Center's not a player anymore?
Right.
What I mean? It's a player.
Gil, is it not impressive if you have a big man doing
No,
things that
I don't like.
guards
Just like
do?
if I had a, look, why wasn't it wasn't impressive when a guard was getting 10 rebounds? Just 10 rebounds.
Well,
Go get it.
We know the hate that Westbrook gets.
But I'm just saying, go get it. We don't
Yeah, they
care.
was mad at him for getting all them
Yeah, we
rebounds.
don't care what size you are.
He's
Get
stat
it.
padded. You stat padded getting all those
Like, you're
rebounds.
that's what I'm saying. You're telling me that it's more impressive, it's less impressive that Jokic and them can get 11, but Westbrook getting 11, that's all right. But there's no difference. A basketball player is a basketball player. I don't give a fuck if you 5'10". 5'10", getting 10 rebounds, you got 10 rebounds as a guard. A guard got 10 rebounds, he got 10 as a you get 10, right? I don't need to write, under 5'10", first 5'10" person in history that had 10 rebounds. What the fuck is that? Right? That's what I'm saying. That's when you start doing fantasy stuff, just trying to push the narrative. Right? Basketball is basketball. Let it play out the way it's going to play out. But if you want to push narratives, push it the right way. This right now, I'm like, if you want this game to be important to your viewers, this MVP race will be going down
To the wire.
on Jokic versus Ant-Man. Ant-Man, right, if he jumps him, if he wins this game, Ant-Man without Cat, I will have it written. When James Harden was in Vegas, I would have had 2 printouts. How horrible James Harden must be as a human being in Vegas, slapping those folks, and get slapped in the playoffs. Get slapped game 1. And then he wins it. He's on this Michael Jordan type stuff. Being in Vegas and at the strip club coming down
I
and
feel like you have to have both ready.
twerking on the team. I would have a headline for both. He's going to be a hero or a villain on both sides of it. I'm not going to let the man score 40-something, burn a team, and then pretend he wasn't in. I'm going to make him seem like an amazing dude, hero for doing what he did, or a villain. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to have it on both sides of it.
Yeah, both.
They had their shit written, he's an asshole idiot doing this, and then when he does it, you don't have nothing.
Comes and drops to 45, this is
You don't have nothing. Man. 45 at the strip club after slapping somebody, woo! He still must be on the slap tour. I don't know. but you have to have
slap
something
tour?
edgy for both sides of it.
I just feel like that's simple.
And all of that's the truth too. Whatever one that you wrote, both of them would have been true.
Both of them been true.
Like
That's how we make narratives,
We're
ladies
not telling
and
the true narrative right now because they all in the same conference too.
Yeah.
We saw what Minnesota was last year.
Mm-hmm.
We saw what OKC was last year.
Yeah.
The difference is their 2 MVP players took it up a notch,
Check it up and down.
and they're both above Dallas. But yet somehow Dallas's player
Yeah.
is above them in the MVP race. The narrative makes no sense. And then y'all want to say he's the next coming to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
But
Stop using Jordan's name so casual if you're going to do that.
Yeah, you're
'Cause
using it
Y'all
casual.
using his name real
You're using
casual, and I'm not
casual.
You're
with
probably sick of it.
Yeah, no, Jordan's name should be, when you mention his name should just, hey man, listen. With the
It shouldn't
utmost-
even be-
utmost-
it
Stop
shouldn't
mentioning
even-
his name.
It shouldn't even-
Seriously.
It Like they got me thinking I'm motherfucking the next Michael at something.
Like,
They be throwing that shit around for
that's for real. They need to
everybody.
stop doing that.
There's
bro.
like 5 players in the league that have been compared
Yeah,
to
you are the MJF contest.
No,
There's like 5. There's like
5.
Not even.
No, this year.
I'm saying
yeah,
this
they're
season.
saying it.
Yeah, they stop,
throw it
MVP,
out.
stop using Jordan's name in vain like that. It's blasphemy.
Yeah.
For real.
Well,
They about to start making.
It ain't even the
I'm about
first
to be
year.
on my
What?
Gilbert Arenas on my. I'm about to start trolling cats. They keep using his
It's
name.
not
in
even.
vain.
It's not even the rookie Jordan. They using the 6th MVP Jordan.
Yes, like-
wait a minute.
Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Just trajectory.
We got to change the names. Are they using MJ? His airness? Which one are they using them to?
Either one of them, y'all
Michael
wrong.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay, which like Michael Jordan? Like start putting years around.
Not the 6 chips, 6 finals MVP.
Oh, they talking about the Wizards. Okay, he's the next coming to the Wizards, Jordan. Cool. All right, everybody now.
Which was a 20-point per game score, by the way.
Yeah,
too. Don't
20
leave that out.
points
Yeah.
and then,
50% shooting with one knee on one knee.
Yeah, that's the Wizards, Jordan.
All 82 games, like, yeah.
That's the Wizards, Jordan. All right, everybody who's compared moving forward is being compared to the Wizards, Jordan. MJ 96,
We're not there yet, Gil. We're not there yet.
No one's there.
But
Nobody's there.
Even MJ himself said he sees similarities in
I see similar, but you know what?
When MJ was a young player, he was averaging like 37,
Similarities.
36.
But I hate
understand.
similarities.
Stop that.
Win. Similarities to win. Can we start asking that question?
His
Let me
shoe was
text
number
him.
one. Nike went from being no name to being top brand name. That's what Jordan did.
I'll
Like,
text MJ right
Jay.
now. I'll text you. Sorry.
When we
to tell him
What
to text
similarity did you see?
yeah,
In
like
what
what's the
year?
break?
What year
What
exact?
time of your career do you see the similarity?
All right, well, let's keep this.
Not my 88 year.
Can't be that year.
Like when they say Gil remind me of Ja reminds me, I know what year they talking about, goddamn. I know what, it has nothing to do with basketball. I know when you mention that.
And let's proceed. Let's proceed.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew.
So on Tuesday, Joel Embiid had his best game since returning from knee surgery earlier this month. So he dropped 37 points, 11 boards, and 8 dimes in 36 minutes, which is also the most he's played since coming back April 2nd. And the Sixers got the win. Again, Pistons are food, but nonetheless, 37 is 37 in Adam Silver's NBA. And he's looking, I'm going to be real, yeah, he's looking like he's getting back to close to where he was. So, more buckets to be seen. Bam.
It's that, what knee is it? Is this his right knee?
Left knee, I believe. So Sixers win keeps them a game behind the Pacers for the 6th spot and a game and a half behind the Magic and Cavs for the 4th seed. But there was a scary moment with about 7.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter that Gil, I know you'll look at. So leg appears to, I don't know if it's the knee brace. Yeah,
He's lucky he got that knee brace on.
So, you know, it was a scary moment. He was not impacted.
They probably told him, don't you ever go for no loose ball. Let it go.
Like,
So he was shaken up momentarily, did play the rest of the game, didn't appear to be an issue, but
Scary.
now if you're the Sixers, I'm just saying, like, that's, again, when we talk about this.
Those are the moments that I say it ain't worth it.
Facts.
Right? Your body ain't ready for a mistake. Right? It ain't ready for a little tweak. Right? You're not 100%. Like 100% with a tweak gets you about 90, 75. Sitting here at 60, a tweak, you might be done. Right? So those are the moments that scares.
Damn. That scared me, and I know
And that's his right, but that's his right knee he's holding.
Nah, that was his left.
That was his left.
That was his left.
That's his left.
That was a
Did he hurt his left? That's when
Man, I
Go
don't
back. He had
know.
it on his brace.
No, he got 2 braces on. Motherfucker, he got a brace on left and his right.
left.
Watch.
Boom.
Left knee.
No, but watch when he turns. No, I see that. Watch. When he turns, look what knee does he grab?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh,
I think he's grabbing the
can't
left.
see it.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just trying to brace
Like I
himself.
said, I'm looking at that like, wait, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to brace himself at that point.
he looks good, though.
So, Lexi, how impressive has Embiid been since coming back from injury?
Very impressive. I mean, I was one of the only ones that said that as long as his conditioning is straight, then he's going to come back and be fine. But, yeah, he got to be careful with plays like that. You don't got to jeopardize it all for a loose ball against the Pistons.
Against the Pistons.
Like,
That would be the, that's like,
Like
he already cooking them, so it's like,
let it go.
do all that.
But Gil, you said you have more faith in Embiid being able to have a successful playoffs compared to Giannis with the calf strain right now, just because he can control.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, he can control his body. I mean, when you think about even the injury he had when he did go out, someone fell on it, right? And then you have something like this where you're trying to save the ball. I'm pretty sure moving forward, he's not going to take charges, right? He's not going to try to get off the ground. He's not going to be diving in the stands, right? So he's going to be really in a controlled environment. So I'm safer with that versus someone like Giannis, right? You see how he hurts just moving up the floor. And that's close enough to his Achilles where we know if he was running or jumping, that would have been his Achilles explosion. So, with Giannis, I'm more worried. I'm more worried now about how, Giannis is going to be moving forward. Because he plays with all explosion.
And Norris, what do you think about?
I think Embiid's I'm glad seeing him back. His skill set is so diverse where he can play while not being 100%. He still has to be careful because he is like a 300-pound dude, but like his skill set, he can shoot the ball well, he can change pace. He don't have to play, it sounds weird, but he don't have to play with so much effort, the way like a Giannis plays, and I'm sure Nick Nurse probably gonna tell him like, hey man, and all that loose ball stuff, that's Kelly Oubre's job, that's Kyle Lowry's job. That is not your job to be doing that. And so I think, him being injured, I agree with Gil. I trust him being able to play a little bit better than Giannis, because a non-contact injury as athletes, we all know them the worst ones. Because those are the ones where it's just us and gravity. Nobody forced us to do nothing, and those are the scariest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So we talked about the all-NBA discussion, who should be first team, who should be second team. We got to talk about Jalen Brunson. He continued his bucket-getting explosion.
Damn, I
against
forgot
the
about
Bulls.
him, too. Shit.
I was waiting to see if y'all was going to say it.
Second teams.
He's guaranteed second team.
Yeah.
Like,
he ain't over
stamp
nobody's
him.
name.
Yeah, he stamp him second.
But Brunson continued his bucket-getting explosion against the Bulls. We saw that Andre Drummond, all that stuff earlier in the game, but Brunson was the story of the game. 45 points and 8 dimes. He was 13 for 24 from the field. His 7 threes, perfect 12 for 12 from the free throw line. And you just talk about trying to impress the voters as we get near the end of the season. In his last 4 games, Brunson's averaging 39.5 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds.
No, the way you can get his shot off is crazy.
Yeah, that's nasty. His pickup is
It's
easy.
so quick.
So what has Jalen Brunson shown you this season, and where would you rank him amongst the top guards in the league, just based on
Right
his
after
productivity?
that list that we
Right after
listed.
right after the list we just named,
So
you got Shai Gill, got Ant-Man, you got Luka, and then for guards, you got him and Steph. Them the top guards in the league.
Kyrie. He's above,
After last,
under Kyrie.
For me, now, I got Brunson
Over Kyrie?
over Kyrie. For NBA for now.
for NBA right,
Oh, yeah,
for
for
right now.
NBA. Oh, yeah.
I'll be right there like this. With the surge of Brunson and the New York Knicks, Brunson
Write the script,
is
Gil.
officially 4th in MVP votes.
We need to be
New York
we
would
need
go
to be the
on.
new narrative writers.
New York would be fight, but that's what you need.
You gotta be fit.
You need, but I'm just saying, you need the market from New York to explode.
For sure.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he has probably been, and this is no offense to Melo, he has probably been
Take it easy.
I know, I'm trying to, I
Tread
gotta
lightly.
choose my words
Take it
carefully.
easy, please. I'm
Lightly.
listening too. I'm like, take it easy. Take it back. You can take it back.
The most dominant guard. Ha!
like how you said that.
I slid out of there. I slid out of there.
What happens when you
Hey,
think
listen, I
before you
slid
speak?
right out of there.
I like how you.
Gil's learning.
Gil, you a smart dude.
I slid right out of that one.
Look what
Most
happens when you
dominant guard.
sit and think.
Since, I mean, shit.
Since Linsanity.
I mean, that was only for.
That was only for 2 weeks.
Hey, but that was a very dominant
the league
2
ain't
weeks.
the league never seen nothing like that. By the way,
That
No, that's true. That I mean, but for the most part, I mean, when you're talking
like
about
Stephon, though.
like not a superstar, because he's not Melo name.
Right.
Non-superstar, is this probably the best player in Knicks history that didn't have a superstar name?
I'm rolling with that. I can roll with that.
Steve?
Yeah, I think so.
We can roll with that.
I
Okay.
think he's a superstar.
Is he playing himself to a superstar level, Gil?
Superstar is a name. It's not a game.
Jalen Brunson has a good.
It's getting there.
Gil's right though.
But
It's
yeah.
not an. It's a.
So you
it's-
can't, if
it's
you
a
don't
brand.
have is there like a window of,
He got a brand. He got a podcast. He's doing things.
He has a window
They
where
don't
he's,
have slam rubber?
emerging. He's
He's
emerging.
creeping on Gil's
they got a
arena.
slam, well, he did have his,
Got-
He doesn't
his
like.
buddies,
It's
but-
like it's your personality and stuff. Like what's so funny? Like Josh Hart has more. Like if he can
has
take
more
if he takes Josh
Hart's
Hart,
personality
like,
and put it in Jalen Brunson,
Yeah, yeah.
you would have a superstar.
yeah, you have it. It's just that.
Yeah.
A superstar is something that started back when you're in high school, right? It just follows you. Like LaMelo Ball, that he's the. It's
You can put his name on the rack and people gonna buy it.
right, buy it,
They
just
gonna buy it.
right. So it's like Brunson has to really go out there and earn every good thing you're gonna say about him, right? You know what I mean? That's just.
It can happen though. In New York, you're in the right place.
I mean, he in the right
They
place.
make
In
the
the right
right,
place.
they make it far enough in the playoffs.
You know, they're gonna have to do what they did with Penny. Create some alter
Yeah.
ego type of
Yep.
thing that can push his name out a little
That's
bit
a
more.
fact. That's a fact.
Right? That was the thing
Yeah.
with Penny. He didn't speak.
But playing in the
Little
big
Penny.
Oh,
market.
yeah, this
Background.
little penny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little
that's
penny
why
that
they
was-
made that
yeah.
to make him more like personable.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he don't talk.
He don't-
Pe-
yeah.
people-
Penny, a fine
That's
actor
smart,
though. Shout out Blue Chip.
That's so smart.
Like you see how like Kawhi, they kind of had the robot is Kawhi robot. Like they had
Terminator.
something that ran with it that kind of gave the personality for him.
Claw, yeah.
They should be
Okay.
doing that right now for Brunson.
But do you feel like Brunson's playing his way to that superstar status this year? Averaging 28.4 points per game, fourth in the NBA right now. Playing
Hell yeah.
in the biggest market in the country. The Knicks
They
fans
gonna
are
have to make a
resurgent. The games are
playoff
turned
run.
up.
I don't get where is the Knicks?
But I'm saying after if they can make a run
Where's
this
the
postseason,
Rappaports and where's those Nick guys that
they're at the
Spike
game.
Lee.
where's the
No, no.
where's
Yeah,
the
they
narrative?
already
Where's the
going
New
super
York
hard for
narrative that
Brunson.
really just
Yeah, you're right. 'Cause
It is formulating.
like when Sin landed when
Sin Lanity.
Lynn when
Sin
he was
Lanity.
balling, I mean the city was on fire.
was on fire.
And right now I'm pretty sure the city's on fire, but we can't see it.
It's a tiny fire.
Right? There's a little
little
campfire right now.
And it's
Nah, this is when New York's supposed to throw New York in everybody's face.
It is.
Y'all have the player, y'all have the team to do it. This is when New York stands up. I guess they stood up so many times.
They so
like,
scared. I'm about to say
they're so scared.
They slow. They like
You got-
they on the edge of their seat. Like, oh, like
Hey, New York is in there like, we've been doing this too many times.
forever.
Yeah.
Tired of standing up.
now
Pull us, Jalen. Pull us
he
up.
definitely stamped second team All NBA.
Yeah, you can give it to him.
Go ahead, book
And what's so funny is, and if somebody put him in first team, nobody will. I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah,
You ain't really gonna
Depends
have
on
no.
who. It depends on who's not.
I'm about
in
to
there.
say,
His team, right? He has one of those things too. His team ain't that good. The number one or two options gone, and he's been carrying them. Right? It's one of those guys that.
it's a compelling argument. Julius Randle, obviously with the shoulder now, gonna be out for the season.
he be cooking cats too. They
He
be
be
trying to
cooking
double
them,
team
dog.
him. He be
Like he's
sidestep.
that dude that you don't want to play, especially in the playoffs. Like you
Like,
I don't want to play this
this-
dude. God damn.
So
Strong
Like he
little
plays.
ass.
Like he's the guy who plays for his daddy.
Yeah, he gonna
You-
get all the shots.
You get all the shots.
gonna-
in there.
yeah.
Like he's that type in high school. Like
He do play for his
Yeah, I know he do play for. That's what I'm saying. He's like the dude that played for his daddy. He be like,
Yeah.
So
damn.
there was a lot of talk earlier in the season about teams not being able to win playing through a small guard like Brunson. But should he be the poster boy for showing that you can play through small guards in this league now?
Nah, teams say they
Relax.
can't win a championship.
Can't win championship.
Yeah.
That narrative ain't changed.
Then,
Your-
yeah.
if your best player is your smallest player over the history of the game, has never been. Isaiah is the only person that ever happened like that. And Steph. And Steph ain't
But
that,
Steph-
and
but
Steph
Steph
ain't
is
that little.
6'4".
Steph's 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I get it, I get it.
How tall is Jalen Brunson? 6.
Like 5'11".
5'11".
6 feet.
That's very impressive.
That's why I said Steph looks little because
Compared to
he's
his
skinny.
teammates.
Right.
And he's skinny.
He's skinny and light skinned.
They always under
Skinny, light skin, wearing yellow, kind of looks.
Green eyes, like yeah.
green
looks
eyes, green eyes, dark black man's hair. Like, he don't got, he got the he don't got the South African. He got the regular African hair. He got my texture. He got my texture here. He got this. He don't got this up here. He don't got
that Josiah.
He don't got no Josiah.
I used to, Gil. You know, I wear hats now.
Now you got the silky. You got the. Soon as you wet your hair, it's wavy.
Yes.
That joint that look like straight cat hair, just
Never needed hair.
straight wet. Just
Just add water curl.
yeah.
As we used to say back in my heyday when it was flourishing. It's
Brunson
seen better
balling,
times.
though. He
It's
balling.
seen better.
He
Water
balling though for
curl.
real.
He balling.
Second. I mean, the fact that he's doing that and he's going to second team, you be like,
And that's, again, I mean, it's
I
super
just let you
packed.
know what they doing out west, though.
Yeah.
I just let you
West.
know.
I mean, shit, West.
But it feels like he's making a statement. The East has been a little weak this year, but he's making a statement out there for the Knicks. And you talk about the star power of just the city he's playing in. You may not think he has a superstar name, but he's playing in the largest market in the country.
I know,
Putting in
but
work
that's
like
the
this.
problem.
They need to do more
You're in
for
the
him.
biggest market, and that market's not just flood. I mean, like I don't know if y'all understand.
New York
like,
is huge.
Okay, like what I'm saying is this: Los Angeles, the three biggest markets, right? New York, Los Angeles, Boston,
Yep. And Chicago.
and Chicago. That's fourth,
Yeah.
right? Lakers is in what's he?
Bottom
Currently the
feeder.
ninth.
And they-
Bottom feeding team.
they
Not
get-
bottom
We
feeder.
gonna talk
We
about
hear
them
about them
5
at-
times a week, and we only do a show 4 times a week.
Not bottom
Right?
feeder, Gil.
Well, now think about it. We gonna talk about the Lakers.
More than
That's just everybody. All sports is gonna talk about the Lakers.
What's an important team to talk
Right.
about?
So where is the New York media where it used to be, where they push their Knicks? Boston, y'all, they finally have the team to just flood the market, and we don't.
I get it, because they used to be talking about the Knicks all the time.
Knicks all the
Even
time.
when they wasn't good. They
Yeah.
were always
Yeah.
front and center.
Front and center, New York, boom, in your face.
Now you have
know what I mean?
Even on Sports Center. Yep.
Air Force Ones would have been selling out. Get ready for the summer.
Yep.
Now you have members of New York media who don't even know some of the players on the team. It's
I know that's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah, no, that's facts. They don't even.
you know,
That's unfortunate.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know everybody on the Lakers. Because
You don't need to.
As soon as they get the sub, and I'm like, oh my God, click. I mean,
What'd you say? Sam Vincent?
you got
You're not a real
you got
fan.
Gil Vincent on the team.
There we go.
Is it the
Another
Gil
one.
Spirit?
You got
Right.
Gil Vincent.
Another one.
Y'all so disrespectful. Y'all crazy.
So Brunson's been super impressive, but we also got to talk about something else that was extremely impressive. The women's tournament smashed records this year. Started with the Iowa-LSU game getting 12.3 million viewers, which was a record at the time. Then the Iowa-UConn game broke that record in their Final Four meeting Friday with 14.2 million viewers. And the national championship game on Sunday had an average of 18.9 million viewers, smacking the men's final by more than 4 million viewers. We were at that, or some of us were at that game. Good, we don't know. You know, you still on your way. So the women's natty game had more viewers than the men's game for the first time ever. Alexi, I saw you over there pumping your fist.
Very great.
When you see news
Again,
like that,
pushing.
you know.
That was a narrative that was being pushed all through the tournament. That the women's tournament was better.
Well, I mean,
It was.
I think it's safe to say it was. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was incredibly enjoyable.
Yeah, that number. I mean, after seeing how last year's Final Four played out, I knew that this year's Final Four was going to be even bigger, especially with Iowa, LSU, UConn with Paige coming back, Juju, like, it all aligned perfectly.
Yeah, well,
Like,
the selection committee,
it was,
I feel like,
yeah, the way that they had all four of them play back to back to back for a whole weekend, and then the Final Four the same, like, you couldn't have asked for a better, turnout for that. But
it's crazy. I mean, I just feel like the women's game has more star power, and that's kind of a revolving theme of what we talk about. We watch for names, right? Like,
Yeah, and
Angel,
it's-
Caitlin, Juju, just all the names, and obviously Don Staley, what she was doing with South Carolina, that whole crew, Camila Cardozo, and that. I mean, there
I
was just
remember
names.
when I was in college and I wasn't even like a superstar. But every time like I did something well or I had a good game, like it would be like, oh, Lexi and her team and Lexi and this player and this person. And it was never just, but that happened with like a lot of players. So now that one player can like be the face and name of that program, like I think is really cool because, I mean, Caitlin said it in one of her interviews or articles that like, she's like, I work harder than all of them. Like, this is my shit. Like, and that's valid because she probably does work way harder. And that's the reality for a lot of players that eventually become pros. Like,
Yeah.
you working harder than everybody. So the fact that these girls are being rewarded for that work is cool to see.
And it's safe to say a lot of attention on Caitlin Clark, but the bigger story, Dawn Staley in South Carolina, 38-0.
Crazy.
Perfect season.
Yep.
Got the big win in the Natty game over Caitlin Clark and her Iowa squad. So how impressive was Dawn Staley and her South Carolina squad going undefeated this season?
I mean, Dawn is like one of a kind, and she's been so special to this game. And she's just herself, and I think that's what everyone loves about her. She's just who she is. She gets those players to play so hard for her and her system. They care about each other. This was supposed to be a rebuilding year for them. Nothing close to that. And then people talk about how like women's college basketball was boring because you had like a dominant program, but like South Carolina's been dominant for a few years now, so that doesn't really make sense. But I'm like really happy for them. I wish they were being celebrated a bit more than what they are, but you know, they got the ring and the trophy at the end of the day. So that's all that matters. Yeah.
It was entertaining to me to watch. This year it was more entertaining than watching the guys play. But it was more so, I think the style of play for the female game is growing. Like, Caitlin, like, plays kind of like how the men's play. Like, she hits you with step backs. She do stuff that, like, Steph and them do. And, like, people are not used to seeing a woman be able to do that. And so it's entertaining when you see that. Paige, she can hoop. Like, when she's healthy, is probably maybe even better than Caitlin. Like, and Juju, you see how she played? Like, it's aesthetically pleasing to watch the style of how she moves and how she plays. All the stars of this year's tournament and season, like, you want to watch it. And I think it's nice for them to be rewarded because I didn't even watch some of the men's college games, not from start to finish. I would tap in, but, like, I watched Juju, USC, and UConn from start to finish. I watched Caitlin when they played against LSU start to finish. I watched the Final Four, all those games. I watched them from start to finish because the style of play in which they played was like, it was actually like fun to watch. Like the athletic, the shot making ability, the conditioning, like, and it was different styles. Like LSU played like 6 or 7 players. Them girls was in shape all game long. Then you got South Carolina, she can sub any girl in and they go no drop off. And then you got Caitlin, who's like the singular star power who can also drop dimes. And you got Paige, who's so efficient. She almost like a KD, like she don't miss. She get open, it's cash. Her 50, 40, 90 almost splits like that. It's crazy. So just the style of play, I like that. And then Juju, she one of a kind freshman. Like, what it's making me do is making me go back to looking at the older players' college days that I used to watch. People forget Candace was like that.
Man.
Like, you go back and watch her.
Candace.
She's like, they be saying these girls is GOATs. I be like, they are good, but
They're good, but let's not.
Candace
I'm like,
Parker.
wait till y'all tune into
Man, I watched the highlights.
professional league.
Man,
Like, where are they going?
Candace
Like,
was like that.
There's some elite.
Maya Moore,
Hell yeah.
like that.
So
Like,
let's talk about the next step that they'll be making. So Caitlin Clark capped off her college career with several records, including most.
First of all,
oh God.
we're not going to pretend that the ratings were the ratings because people enjoyed watching the girls' game.
They enjoy watching Caitlin Clark. We know that.
One thing that's glaring in women basketball, college, that the 4 best players have been the 4 best players from their freshman to now, which lets you know that there's a real big separation in talent pool in women's basketball, right? You know, the first, like 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
5. It's 5 of them. Because
I've never seen rankings pan out like that before.
Yeah, 5, and then
From
it's
their
the same
freshman
5.
year
They
to
just
their
mixed it
senior
in
year.
different orders, right?
I've never seen that before.
Right, so
Ever.
it's kind of show like there's no one that's jumped in. So it's like they stood above everyone coming out of high school. The same 5 is the same 5.
At least they got the rankings right this time. You be seeing rankings top 5. I mean, you be like, whoa, that was the top 5
That's what I'm
player in
saying.
high
Like,
school.
that's
Well, at
pretty
least they got it
impressive
right.
that they got those 5 right.
And let's be honest on why the girls' viewingship was higher than the boys. One was on cable, one was on local ass TV. Right, so women's basketball.
Been the case for
women's basketball was on regular TV, local station. So all you needed was a goddamn antenna, and you can watch the game.
Who's on ESPN?
ABC.
Both. It was on both.
The championship was on ABC.
ABC.
The Elite Eight game was
I'm
on
talking about ABC.
ESPN.
We're talking about the ABC was on regular ass local TV. So y'all can't push that narrative
it's not-
against me.
What?
Right? You can't push the narrative. Y'all can push it. You can push
it was watched by everybody.
ABC
Streaming and
because
everything.
everybody can watch it
was
on.
watching.
Everybody can watch
but
local.
that's the point that we're trying to make, though. Like, you
The
can't watch
men's
something
game was on TBS, and you need cable.
But
you
the
need
fact that
cable.
they turned their TV on and watched it, though.
So I can
They
watch.
ain't have to
so
watch
what
it.
I'm saying is, you need cable to watch one. So you need a provider. If you don't have cable, which a lot of people don't have cable anymore, right?
Okay,
you need
well,
a
now you
provider
sound-
to watch
but now
it. So,
you sound like how we have been sounding for years.
what? Yes.
Put them on the
But-
channel that's easy for everyone to watch.
But-
People gonna watch.
And y'all asses should be on ABC too.
Yeah.
Watching- yes.
So, like that's all that we've been saying. You can't criticize something.
I'm not criticizing,
No, not
but-
you. I'm saying in general. Like if it's not available for everyone to watch, you can't be like, oh, nobody watches it. Well, because nobody can.
Like stuff like this. If you want the numbers to be pushed, you got.
Oh, yeah. Those like
you have
apples
to. You
on
have to like if.
considering that this was the most boring men's tournament of all time.
Like, you still
it's
put-
It was boring.
Yeah, but you
It is
still like
but-
doing
It was
crazy
boring.
numbers. But I mean, it's still good. I just wish that they would just let the women.
We were at the game. The atmosphere was cool. I'm just saying it's
Yeah,
cool
I mean,
to be in
it's a sold out a football
State Farm
stadium.
Arena.
Like
Yeah.
it's still impressive. Like
70,000 people.
I also don't like how they were. I mean, yes, it's amazing that the women's tournament was good, but the way that everyone was just shitting on the men's tournament, I'm like, okay, like
Yeah, that's not what we trying to do.
we've been there, so y'all can relax because that's how we feel all the time. So we're like, not too much on the men. Those are still great basketball players playing for a championship.
Some of them. Yeah.
But that's what I said. You would have thought it would have been the other way around. For the girls to be this exciting, you thought they would have put them on cable for the cable providers, and then put the boys on regular TV and let y'all be local.
I think either way this year that people was tuning in to watch Caitlin. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
You got casuals that don't even really watch basketball that I
But what I'm saying is,
Sorry, them
you don't need. What I'm saying is, you don't need
pissing me
cable.
off,
You can just
though.
turn
Oh
on your
my
TVs.
gosh.
You can turn your TVs right there, channel 3 or 4 or 5, right? Versus going to find it, streaming it, someone
Yeah.
streaming
So
it.
I mean that's the only that's what we're.
You guys
saying.
are on a platform, right? With,
It's growing. We have some. Well, not us, the Sparks, but they released the Fever schedule. They got 36 nationally televised
36 of their
games
40
out of
games.
40.
They had one nationally televised game last year. And
I was like, don't
How
be
many have this
dumb.
year?
36.
unless
well,
we
that
go-
means shit. Y'all gonna be
sold
playing.
out.
Like, don't-
They
but
season
I'm-
tickets sold out already.
Yeah, I'm like, don't be dumb, WNBA.
double prices. But
Like,
let's be real. That's the Caitlin
they
Clark
did the same
effect.
thing with Wemby. They put him on TV every day too. Like, let's not overreact about this. Like, this is just smart business decisions being made.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I said. But the business. That's what I said. The business for the game to grow, heads have to be cut off.
Yeah.
Period. Right?
Yeah.
The NBA does it all the time. You see Wemby, right, with the new Nike Wemby commercial. They're capitalizing in real time right now. And, you know, the dub needs to see it. They need to see, all right, this is what the NBA doing. This we need to do it. There needs to be a Caitlin Clark logo. You need to start putting these things in place so you can run with it.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like the Diana Taurasi and all of
That
them.
shit was funny.
So let's.
Soon as that game start, sit your old ass down.
Yeah.
2 fouls. Sit down. And then newspaper.
feel
Caitlin
like she
Clark,
kinda hating a little
bodies, DT. It's a new era. Because I don't need you anymore.
I feel like she kind of hating too.
But I'm saying it don't matter.
She
Nah, that's
So-
just DT.
But that's just her. But it's 20
That's
years.
DT
So
being DT.
let's
Oh,
talk
'cause
about
she-
it. So Caitlin Clark and this whole rookie class coming in, obviously a lot of hype, a lot of anticipation. Like you said, 36 of their 40 games are nationally televised. So Diana Taurasi has some thoughts on it and let Caitlin and all the other incoming rookies know what they can expect when they come to the W.
What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
You know, there's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it.
Of course.
And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side, where, you know, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time. Not saying that it's not going to translate, because when you're great at what you do, you're just going to get better. But there is going to be a transition period where you're going to have to give yourself some grace as a rookie. And, you know, it might take a little bit longer for some people.
So Norris, you know, some people might think this is hate, but this is nothing new for
that's Diana
Taurasi.
Taurasi.
This is nothing new for her.
Travel.
Yeah.
Carrying. Pushing off. I'm going to call. I don't need you. Listen, you held it down for 20
Yeah,
years.
I'm about to say,
Congratulations.
She talking like she the 24-year-old Taurasi. Caitlin Clark will cook her right
No,
now.
I don't. But that's what I'm saying. I don't. Fair.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Diana's last season.
But
Yeah,
fair
she's
off.
a legend. Like she should be.
But I'm saying even
encouraging
fair
this.
matchup. Who wins this? DT, right?
In a fair matchup?
If you don't blow the whistle and because remember
Today?
Yes.
I mean, Diana have a 40-piece. Like,
yeah, she gon' get her shit off because shit at this
but
point
she's smart.
she's smart. And I'm not
that
going.
Phoenix offense is built for DT, so it's just like people don't. It's funny that this is a lot of people's first time seeing Diana talk.
Yeah.
So they're like, she a hater, but no, this is
I'm-
DT. DT cool as hell.
I'm about to pass her. I'm about to make
You
an
saw the
example.
clip of that Plum was talking about, Kelsey Plum?
Yeah.
You saw that? Like,
How's your family? Boop.
she just do shit like that.
But
Like,
I just,
I'm making.
if she was younger, I would kind of feel it.
I don't want.
But like,
why do we have to like just be like, oh, she's so amazing? Like, why can't they? She's saying just like we all did. We all hit that rookie transitional.
And this is nothing new for Taraji saying that. She's expressed her love for killing rookies on countless occasions
Yeah.
and coming in and
She
welcoming
was a
them.
rookie 20 years ago. Like,
but most great women's players that were great in college, they translated over to the NBA, and they all became. Brianna Stewart was a star in college. It translated.
Yeah.
Even she translated. Sue Bird translated. Candace Parker translated. Maya Moore translated. Most of the greats that came from college, they translated, and it didn't take them long. Maya Moore walked straight in like, "What's up?"
I'm
I'm
because
here.
she's physically.
but
she's fit.
yeah, but
those
they
are
play
physical.
different.
Yeah, those are
What?
physically.
Jalen, they
6
wasn't taking 23s a game.
Yeah, Steph wasn't either. But then when he did, it's like, "Hello, I'm here." He's different. She's different.
What I'm saying is, I gave this team 36 national televised games for a reason.
Yeah.
When we see them, it's gonna be, you better shoot from half court or I'm gonna try to blow you think about touching her, I'm blowing the whistle. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about the ratings. The ratings don't want to see
Okay,
you.
well,
20 years.
I think she's that good,
See DT
though.
on the bench.
Who says who?
They're not want to see.
How many-
If they are going to go head to head, they want to see the matchup.
Who do?
People.
No, they
What
don't.
do you mean?
No.
People are waiting for Caitlin to come
Nobody
and
gives a
cook
fuck.
everybody.
I'm
Like,
gonna just be honest with you.
her sitting on the bench.
It's been 20 years, right? The needle ain't been moved.
It hasn't at
It
all.
hasn't been
It's
moved.
been moving. It's been
been
trending
moving.
upward, Gil.
Not like
One-
this.
She
but
not
it's been
carrying it moving though. Asia and them is carrying it moving.
Well, she did her part.
Candace,
Yeah.
She did her part.
did
Now
her
it's
part.
time. I'm sorry. Now it's time
She
to move on.
She did do
and
some
she is a
needle
legend. I ain't
moving.
gonna disrespect her.
She did some needle moving.
Do you feel like
Let's not-
Caitlin?
When
Caitlin was good.
Caitlin is moving it in a way
But
that
is
we
she
haven't
coming?
seen
Yeah, that's what I was
And if
going
they
to
match
ask you.
up right now today, Caitlin will take her lunch today. I think so.
Nah.
I think she's.
Lexi, I was going to ask you that. Do you think Caitlin Clark has the most hype of any rookie coming into the
Oh,
W?
absolutely.
Because
yeah, but that's what you. This is your one chance.
But again,
What I'm saying is this
it's
is your one
not,
chance.
and I said this last week, it's not because the stars haven't been there. They
Yeah.
just didn't have the machine behind them.
So what? That's what I'm saying. So if you want the she,
Who plays like her, though, Caitlin?
What I'm saying is Diana.
I didn't play like that at UConn. She didn't play like that.
No, no.
Gino
in
even
NBA,
said it. She didn't play like that.
In the dub, she did.
I'm talking about in college. Who plays the style that how
What
Caitlin
is the
plays?
style? Just threes?
Wow.
It's
What
not
is her-
just threes.
What
though.
is her style?
She
New
pick
school.
and roll.
I don't know.
She makes threes. She makes tough shots. She's a great passer. She finishes
So you
at
don't
all
think
levels.
anybody in the league can shoot threes?
No, I'm
It
saying-
don't matter. That's what I'm saying.
how
You
it
guys are
looks.
talking about.
The
You
style
don't
that
have
she
no
plays.
eyes on you, right?
Right.
Here comes the person with the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you what I'm seeing.
What
I watch
happens if
girls
you kill the
basketball.
person with the eyes?
That's what I'm saying.
Where do you go?
I'm not a casual. I'll actually watch y'all play. I'll watch y'all play.
Possible, but I'm
I don't see
saying
nobody play like her.
she not on my team, so I really don't got to worry about that. That's Indiana's problem.
Right,
Because
right.
they got stars of their own over there. They got the number 3 leading scorer in basketball history
She-
on that team as well.
Yeah.
But who plays like the style? Who plays like Caitlin's? What I'm saying from a female. Who do you think plays like her? Haven't seen a female play like her.
No, me either.
That's all I'm
Because
saying.
But I think it's like from a freedom standpoint too. I haven't seen a player with that type of green light before in college.
That's fair enough. That's all I'm saying. I've never seen the style of what she plays.
I mean,
I've never seen a female play like that.
I've had
before.
games.
Like that.
I've had games in college and pro, 6, 7, 8 threes made out of 12, 11, 13, not 20. Like, it's
Get
there's
20 of them
there's
things up.
people
Yeah,
that
that-
can
but
shoot
But her
like
percentages
that.
are pretty good too.
I don't
Yeah,
Not
they're
like
very good for as many shots
Yeah,
as
I'd
how
say-
often. She's a very high-level elite player. I mean, I say it all the time. I'm very excited to see how it translates into W. And again, eyes on her means eyes on us.
Yes.
That's what I said. It don't matter about it can translate or not. It's going to be manufactured. If the WNBA is not manufacturing for her to put the eyes on it, then they
Shit,
fail.
they already are. He went from one nationally televised game to 36.
That's college.
No, for the Fevers. You
No,
talking
for the
about.
Fever.
What I'm saying, yeah. So that right there,
They're already starting.
she's gonna average 20. I'm gonna figure out
Yeah, but
how
she
to
don't,
get
she don't
her that.
need nobody to give her.
No, what I'm saying is I'm not gonna.
and she's the type of player, she gonna take that shit. So
Right.
I'm not worried about that. Like, I wish I could be a fly on the wall in Fever training camp. To be completely honest with you.
I don't know.
They're gonna definitely try to initiate her for sure.
And that's the problem.
When she hit on one of them,
But her and Aaliyah Boston,
From-
that's a crazy pick and roll. She's never played with no, she's had 2 centers.
Mm-hmm.
2 WNBA centers. So she knows how to play with talent.
When,
Let's not get it
when
twisted.
Kobe got drafted, hey Shaq, don't touch him.
Her
He's
sophomore
off
season, her post
limits.
player led the country in scoring.
What I'm saying,
Megan
he's
Gunn
off limits.
Led
He's
the country
off,
in scoring.
He's off limits. You cannot rookie haze him. You cannot do nothing to him. He is protected. 18-year-old. Shaq's like, what the hell you mean? He touched him one time. The whole organization had a meeting with Shaq. Don't ever do it again. That's
she definitely gonna she's a sweetheart. She definitely gonna be the sweetheart.
There's a golden goose coming into the W, and if everybody wants to get their pay doubled, you have to let
I'm
the
with
goose
you, Gil.
lay the egg.
Trust me, I'm with you.
You gotta lay the eggs.
She got the potential to do what MJ did to the league. And MJ didn't have it manufactured. He just came to the league and they ain't seen nothing like it. And then his Nike shoe sold and it was history.
No,
But like,
88 was.
but he came to the league in 84.
88, no,
his,
what I'm-
shoe, his Nike
just-
shoe went
for
number
me-
one in his
No, what I'm
rookie
saying.
years.
No,
Straight off the
88.
set.
There was a meeting on 88. They had Nike, Stern. They had a nice little
But
meeting
no,
in
but
88.
as a player and knowing a lot of
Or
other
87.
W players,
Yeah.
I hope her style of play gives more players more freedom to
Yep.
play how they want to play.
I would like to
There's
see
a
that.
lot of players in the W who are very much not
Dinosaurs.
that. And
Because
we
they
have
haven't
very
been allowed to
shortly,
play.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm hoping when she come in and she start doing that shit, other players gonna be like, oh, bet.
But it's always,
gonna do
but you
that.
know, it's monkey see, monkey do.
'Cause Steph did it to the
if she
But
does
yeah,
it,
I
if she
want the
does
right
it,
players to do it. I don't want everybody to start.
know what I'm saying? If she does it, what ends up happening is she does it and it's successful and they're winning and stuff, right?
Viewership
then,
goes up.
No. Then you start drafting players to kind of like you start getting rid of the girls that like clog the lane up, the non-shooters. Then you start putting
that's why
a bunch
Vegas
of shooters
been
in.
running through the league. They've learned how to spread the floor. Asia expanded her game. They
Yes.
shoot a shit ton of threes. So they're winning. Like the transition is happening. Caitlin is coming in the league at the perfect time.
There has to be a like the women's don't have villains. Like I like DT because she became a villain to Caitlyn. That is a big thing.
DT's a villain to a lot of
No, but
She's
no,
embraced
not
that
public.
villain role for.
But that's what
She
I'm
is a
saying, not
villain to
public.
many.
Now she becomes a villain. She's a villain now.
Yeah.
Girl, like that's what makes men watch. Villain,
That's a
like
fact. That's a
stories. Yeah,
story, like there's no story. The
I
don't
can't
have
wait
no
to see
story.
they play.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
gonna make sure whenever Caitlin play against
You
her,
saw
I'm
you
gonna
saw
watch.
the shit that Phoenix Mercury put out?
So let's talk about it. Let's talk
They
about
put out
it.
a graphic of the GOAT versus the Rook.
So shortly after DT's comments, I love that Caitlyn is blacked
Do you
out.
think she's a GOAT though?
DT?
Yeah. Cause I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
She
got the most points, but I don't think
she
she's a
up
GOAT.
there.
Yeah. But do you? I think Candace Parker, Maya Moore,
I
Cheryl
just,
Swoops,
yeah, Cheryl
Shout out
Swoops up
Cheryl
there.
Be a Cheryl.
Leslie, yeah.
Lisa
Be a
Leslie.
Cheryl.
I mean, you got pioneers, you got goats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put Lisa Leslie in the pioneer.
Pioneer.
Okay. Cheryl Swoops though, and Candace Parker and Maya Morris.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, we don't know with Maya because she just was like. But if Maya continued to play, I think she would have.
Didn't she walk in and got MVP? Like, how many MVPs she got in those little 4 years she played?
Them little
She got 2 MVPs and like 3
No.
championships.
Who was the one at the beginning when it started? Who got the MVP?
No,
Like
Maya
3
walked
straight.
in and won MVP.
No. There's an older one.
Who? Rookie MVP? It was Candace.
No, comics. Who was in front of
Cynthia
Swoops?
Cooper?
Cynthia Cooper.
Cynthia Super Duper Cooper.
Yeah, Super Duper Cooper.
Yeah, I'm saying you got pioneers, you got goats, you just got.
Yeah, but
great.
Cheryl Swoops, Candace Parker, and Maya Moore
Maya
to me
are-
are
You know what?
the 3 GOATs that I would put
Before DT.
Before DT.
The problem with the Dub is they've never goated anyone.
Right.
That's the
She's like
problem.
the first Well, I said this last week too. People did not give past WNBA players their flowers enough. So now trying to give everybody their flowers all at once.
Yeah,
all of a sudden, we need a GOAT.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. If this is the GOAT, then I will run with the narrative. She's the GOAT.
She's the GOAT.
She's the GOAT.
It was voted. She got an award. She got like a plaque for it. Like they had a GOAT day.
Yeah, so she's the GOAT, and then now you have something. Like there needs to be another super team. Right? So when there's this battle, like you already have...
I think this season is a lot of opportunity for stories, villains, heroes.
Yeah, well, see, look, first game of the season, when you get out there, first person that look at you and slap the shit out of them. Boom! Lacey got suspended. Right? Good girl going bad.
Don't listen to Gil. Don't listen to Gil.
Do you want me to play or not?
Not the first game. The first game is a narrative.
I think it's two females
They gonna be
playing
like,
right
she
now.
been hanging out with Gil too much.
Yeah, she been fined a whole $47.
Who do you think could be in that?
I think it's two potential GOATs that's playing right now that could be, when their career's over, that could be considered maybe.
Asia.
One of them better be Asia.
Stewie.
Stewie. Oh,
Asia and
Stewie.
Hell yeah.
And that could be a pretty good rivalry right there, the way you had like a Magic Bird.
I mean, that was what it was last season for sure. But it was more teams.
I think they robbed.
Yeah, see, they did.
They robbed.
That's what they're doing. They're still in that team shit. Yeah,
team. No,
they're still in
people.
that team shit. It's people.
So, Lex, how excited are you for this WNBA
I'm
season?
excited since I didn't play last year.
I know. So you got.
We're going to the first game. Who's the first game again?
In. What's going on?
Atlanta.
Are they good? Mm-hmm. All right.
Who y'all play first game?
Atlanta.
Shoot it.
At home?
Shooting at home. Yeah.
At home? Yeah. I don't need to get a suite for that one.
Yes, you do, Gil.
No, we can get the front rows.
Oh, you want to get
We
a front row?
had first games are at Long Beach State.
Oh, the Pyramid?
Pyramid?
We got
First 5 home
I'm
games.
about to make a call.
First 5 home games because they're doing something encrypted.
Hey, Corey, CJ, make sure Lexi, make sure she's sharp now.
Oh.
Courtside?
Hey, make sure she's sharp. Make sure
Is that going to make you nervous if the Gills Arena crew is courtside? Would you like us to be decked off a little bit? In
Y'all
the
better be
You want the
courtside.
signs and everything? How you want? You want the signs?
Yeah, go Glen Coco. Thank you.
Higher, lower, Gil gets ejected from the
Lexi
game.
in.
0.5.
Sorry, Gil. What do you mean put Lexi in?
Gil,
No, as soon as he sub you out, soon as you, drink your water. She ready.
Gil,
Lexi Red coming to the game.
for those who haven't been to a game with Gil, there's a very high probability he gets us kicked out.
That nickname is gonna be over after the show.
She crazy. They just got started.
Oh my God.
Lexi
I just saw Lexi Red popping up in my comments.
Yeah,
I was like, who the fuck is Lexi
First
Red?
game of the season, Lexi Red.
Annoying. Y'all
Hey,
annoying as hell.
might stick, Lexi.
Post-game meal at Applebee's to celebrate.
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Absolutely not.
We buying it out.
Right now, Applebee's.
Underdog buyout. Hey,
Hey, I would go to that. That is a great.
everybody in the chat, if we buy out Applebee's, will you pull up
If
to
you
Lexi's
rent out
first post-game
Applebee's, I
party?
will go to the rented out Applebee's. for
Boneless
sure.
barbecue tender.
So let's keep this thing moving. As everyone who follows us on the gram knows, some of the Gills Arena crew went to the men's Final Four in Phoenix this past weekend, courtesy of Underdog Fantasy. Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
So here's a look at how the weekend unfolded.
Caitlin Clark, they're gonna focus a lot on her. So I'm going with the lower there. And the bad part about this, don't know anyone else. And they're gonna be like doubling a lot. I'll take it.
And we're out.
Favorite shot, ain't no sleeping. Wake your ass up. I got
Underdog Gills Arena, know how we do it.
10,000 up in the air.
Arizona, here we come.
Underdog, hopefully we win something. I want to see a whole school big matchup. Go to NC State, Cinderella story. Basketball mind say UConn.
I'm gonna go with the underdog. You know, underdog fantasy, I'm gonna go with the underdog. I'm gonna go with NC State.
I need that.
What kind of food would you guys have for like when you were in the league?
For the most part, it was like beef chains,
Morton's.
Yeah, like LA. If it was LA, it's usually In and Out.
In and Out Roscoe's.
In and Out at Roscoe's for sure. Especially my first 2 years. You know, it depends if it was Philly cheese steaks or whatever, like, you know, stuff like that. So it was cool.
What did y'all cater on the plane? What kind of food?
It was bullshit. Whatever the company was they was using. I never ate food like I always said.
Oh, y'all never had like outside coming like Morton's or any of that?
No, I used to order my own shit. I sent the ball boy or whatever to the nicest restaurant and
Oh yeah, we had
yeah, most teams did.
Yeah.
Stan Kroenke cheap as shit.
Did y'all have a club inside your arena?
Yeah.
Did you ever go to it?
Yeah.
I never knew no shit was like that. When I got to Orlando after every game, the motherfuckers go to the club upstairs. You ever partied in the arena?
No. We didn't have that.
Oh, y'all in the club in your arena? You didn't even know about it though.
Yeah, probably did, but probably didn't even know about it.
When I went to Orlando, after every game, them niggas going right to the club upstairs, loaded. Damn. I never went. I wasn't happy anyway.
What's crazy is I wasn't happy when I was in Orlando either.
We had one player, Danny Forson, because he was afraid. One, because he always got hot before, but he'd be under the table with a blanket over him, and then the stewardess are just rubbing his back the whole time. Then you had Troy Murphy, right? So you got him doing that, and then Troy Murphy, for some reason, had to go in the cockpit. He wanted to see to make sure they were doing everything right.
What's he gonna do? Take control?
You want to see the fall. So before we take off, he's just sitting there to make sure everything's right. Listen to them, everything cool, everything. And then when we land, he's right back up there like, y'all, these two are doing ass backwards, y'all. Everybody else sitting there, woo!
You guys look. I mean, because the thing is about it is like we can't cancel our flight. We flying through it.
Yeah,
we're flying through turbulence and everything. So sometimes it's like, yo, all right, yo, like it's like, yo, all right, like, yo. It's nice knowing everybody.
It was a good season, y'all. There's some good boys, man. If I was gonna pass, I was gonna pass with a group like y'all. Dog, stop. Arizona, here we are. I'm back. The boy's back. Oh, it's cold in Arizona. Oh yeah, it is.
You ain't talking about that bear down shit no more though. Got the ass kicked.
Y'all ready? Yeah. Here we go. Hold on tight. You don't know who's ready. Y'all just trying to make everybody's job easy.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Get it. I'm excited.
Their amber lights are on a little bit here. Or so.
Seats are crazy. This suite is crazy.
There you go. Sir. Yeah. It always makes sense.
DJ Burns had a good run. Now time for him to go get that football contract.
Your team out too?
Hell no, I said you come.
All right, thanks.
Top golf. I'm not good, but I'm not bad. It go Tiger then me.
Okay.
Then Phil.
They calling you BJ Woods, baby. BJ Woods in the hood. Let's go.
Got the ball, man. Keep your head on the ball. Keep your head on the ball, bro.
You can't be up here just heckling niggas.
Come on, BJ.
Yo, keep your head on.
3.5 feet. Maybe even 4. Ooh, that's
a nice hit. That's a nice swing. Where'd it go? I like that. I like that. Where the ball's at? Get the ball in the white, man.
You know what to do, man.
Woo! That's the first one is straight. Okay. Hold 12 feet.
Not good. All right.
12 feet. Last one. About to go with the moon. Whoa! Hit that motherfucker to the. I'm sorry. Tiger Woo! Woo! Woo!
I had a blast, and we got to see some great games. The championship game was awesome. Like yesterday, we got to see NC State, Purdue play, UConn, Alabama. It was crazy, man. The atmosphere, all the love we've been getting all weekend at Gills Arena, just the crew, just the house, to everything, man. We've just been going crazy. It's been lit all weekend in Arizona. We took over.
Appreciate you to the Underdog Fantasy crew. Whoop whoop for putting that together.
Y'all look like
A
y'all had a
momentous
little
occasion.
blast. Y'all had a blast.
Like he was out there turning up in Cabo.
He was in
was
Cabo
Cabo.
turning up.
I was.
He wasn't rolling with us.
Nah.
I'd rather been in
Had a
Cabo
great
and
time.
honestly much more entertaining and exciting. But great event. What event should the Gills Arena crew hit up next, Gil?
WNBA game.
With the after party at Applebee's.
Drinks
Apple
ready
party,
on the
after party at Applebee's.
Put me on the floor. You said you can't take me nowhere.
Gil will get ejected from that game.
Yeah, you can't take me nowhere, Lex.
I also have some breaking news. Underdog Fantasy has agreed to let us go to a finals game to see Lakers versus Celtics this season. No word if it's going to be at Staples or in Boston.
Definitely not a staple.
It will be
Where it's not gonna
Wait,
be.
hold on. Just a finals game, period?
for Lakers Celtics
Just
NBA
So it has to
finals
be
this
Lakers,
season.
Celtics.
No. I'm going to. They're gonna give us a Lakers game. We just gonna get a finals game.
They got to send you to a Bucks game.
Finals game.
In Milwaukee.
Put you right across from Doc Rivers.
Put me right behind them.
No, across from him. He gotta be able to see you.
I gotta tell him, hey, sub. Look at the time. Time and possession, dog. Stop doing the pick and roll,
He'll
dog.
ask you, he will get you escorted out the building.
Dude, if you started coaching from behind Doc and willed them to greatness, Bucks fans would be torn. But let's keep it moving. We do have a special event coming up, Gil. Our first ever Gills Arena Live. The El Rey Theater in Hollywood, April 14th, 6 p.m. this Sunday. Come celebrate the final day of the NBA regular season. We will look back on the season that was, look ahead to the playoffs. Hopefully the Lakers will be in a better position than they were last night when they were getting smacked by the Warriors. Tickets are on sale now. We dropped and pinned the link in the chat. Very reasonable price. We'll have the whole crew there. Security will be ample. We're doing a live MostlyFans, so if you show up, you get to ask a question live, unfiltered, to the Gills Arena crew. And it's a special bonus for our Underdog Fantasy users. If you buy a ticket to show proof of purchase at the venue, you get a $25 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And the first 100 people who arrive will get a free Gills Arena Live poster. So hit the link in the chat right now. And a hat. The pew pew.
And friendship bracelets.
And friendship bracelets. From Lexi. She's going to make 100 friendship bracelets.
Absolutely not. Maybe like 10.
No, we said the first 100. You're not listening?
I can't make 100.
Then stop.
I don't even have enough beads for that.
Then stop throwing out friendship bracelets if you can't make
They're
enough for everybody.
special. They're rare. 10
Okay.
for friends.
Rare 10 for 12. You got to make 12 then because that's VIP.
Okay.
We have a VIP section for 12 people.
All right.
Just for Agent 12?
Toss it for Agent 12.
Lexi Red will be in the building.
I mean, or just make your Lexi Red section inside the venue so she knows her support group.
We need a Lexi Red and a Kenyon button. We need the
I
Lexi
definitely
Red
can't
and the
put that
Kenyon
red hair
button.
back in now.
You got to put it in now.
They're going to be
Ken
calling me
button.
Lexi Red at damn games and shit.
Now let's move on to Mostly Fans. Presented by our friends at Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so, download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. They're also giving away a free pick'em. So get your mind and your bread right as we head into this NBA postseason. So, first question. What name is that? I can't pronounce that.
I can't pronounce
that. Mujong 2005. They need to start pronunciating their names when they send me the chat. But the question is, who was the best NBA team that didn't win a championship, and who was the worst NBA team that did? Best NBA team that didn't win a championship, worst NBA team that did.
For me, it'd be the 2004 Lakers.
Are the best team that didn't win a championship?
From my memory.
Okay.
You know, going back from, the worst team that won an NBA championship.
Bubble Lakers.
Maybe that Toronto team.
With Kawhi on it? That one?
That hurt Kawhi team. Yeah, that hurt Kawhi.
Okay, dude.
That half a thigh Kawhi and still pulled it off because, yeah.
Yeah.
The half-thigh Kawhi.
The half-thigh Kawhi.
Kawhi. The worst.
No Diddy.
The best team that didn't win. Oh, that OKC team.
I was gonna say the same thing.
With KD, Russ, and Harden.
Was the best team that didn't win a
Best team
championship?
that didn't win.
The team that we beat. Yeah.
Is there another team that we're maybe not thinking about that maybe went 73-9 and got completely smacked?
Golden State.
Went up 3-1.
Nah, I'm still rocking with
Okay,
KD.
just making sure.
Nah, I'm still rocking with them,
You know
blowing
what?
the 3-1. But that's a good. That's a good one,
73-9,
And didn't win it.
and they lied. Shout out Cuffs the Legend.
Or you could talk about that the KD team that went against
The OKC team that
the KD the Warriors team that went up against
Okay.
Raptors.
Toronto. Oh yeah, they got hurt though. They
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But that team itself,
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
that would have been
theory.
a three-peat.
yeah, that would have been a three-peat, right?
Three-peat.
Yeah.
Good question.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Good question.
So next question is from underdog user Fame Godbody, no Diddy. Fully healthy, who would have had the best career? Yao, DeMarcus Cousins, Greg Oden. Those are your three options. Who would have had the best career if they were fully healthy between Yao, DeMarcus Cousins, Greg Oden?
I'm gonna probably say people don't know Greg Oden. They don't know how good he was.
I don't.
I'm gonna say Greg Oden.
Ooh.
G.O. was like the biggest center prospect since Lou Alcindor coming out of high school. People don't know that, but you go back and check all the ESPN, all the Sports Illustrated, all the ABCD camp, everything about him. And I actually saw him play. I played against him in high school too. He was like that. I don't know what these training Portland team, I don't know what they was doing, making him gain 20, 30 pounds, whatever, and that's when he hurt his knee. But he was like that. He would have been like he was like, you know how good Dwight was? Like how he won 3 straight Defensive Player of the Years and rebounding and stuff like that. He was like that, but probably with better like offensive game than Dwight.
Wow. That's sad. That's
Yeah, G.O. Shout out to G.O. G.O. was like that.
Well, I don't know. He came in at like.
And he's in better shape than Yao. He's faster than Yao. He's faster than DeMarcus Cousins, more athletic than both of them. Like, sit on the rim, all of that. Like, G.O. was like that.
Get fully healthy. Or Lex, we'll start with you. Yeah, DeMarcus Cousins.
No.
None of the above.
I don't remember when I was in the league. I was young. I never watched Greg Oden because he was hurt, and then I don't think the injuries are what prevented DeMarcus from being like great, like it did the other two. Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
It hindered Greg tremendously.
I'm gonna go with DeMarcus.
Boogie.
You know, he was a 25, 26, 27, and 10, 12 guy. We've seen what he looked like at his height. I think he had a thigh injury first, and then he had the Achilles, which that then ruined him. Y'all was good.
Y'all still made the Hall of Fame.
You know, yeah. Greg Oden, I mean, you know, I think he was, what, 30 when he came in? He came in at 30.
It was like his,
Stop playing.
You're younger
Such
than
a
bro.
It was one and done.
Huh?
It was one and done.
He was one and done what? Grad school?
He went 1 year.
Greg
he would've been
Oden,
the
currently 36 years old, Gil, so that like
36?
Yeah, he my age.
Today?
Yeah. He was,
Oh, no. Serious?
yeah.
I swear he was already, like, he had like 6, 7 kids when he came in. That's how old he looked.
He did look like a grown man.
He looked grown.
Yeah.
Now, but see, I didn't really get to see it because I think he came in hurt.
He
right?
did. They heard him like as soon as he got there.
See, so it's really hard. I mean,
Just know he played a whole college season. Half of the season, his right hand was broken. He still shot like damn near 70% from free throw line.
but he
his
played with
offhand.
Conley, right?
Yeah, they went to
Oh yeah,
Final
yeah,
Four.
he was
They went
nice.
to- No, they went to championship.
Yeah. He was nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was nice. But I mean, it's hard to because he got hurt. He got hurt coming into the NBA.
He's a big man that shot
don't know.
7% with his left hand free throws because his right hand was broken in college, and he still shot better than.
So Greg Oden was like that. Okay.
So that's he would know. I seen him in college and I was like, okay, he's nice. But you know, he was hurt. He got hurt his first year.
He got that microfracture
Yeah, the microfracture.
right away. So
Yep.
that's why these training programs, some of these NBA teams got to be careful.
Yeah, that ruined everybody's career. I had microfracture. I was done.
You don't have to listen to everybody in life, people. People with training programs, photographers at high school basketball shoots. You don't
really
have to take
don't.
their advice. You can say no. I'm not rolling with that. But we appreciate you, Norris, for pulling up. Appreciate you, Lexi. You guys did so great today. I think we should bring y'all back tomorrow so we can get some more of your exquisite basketball takes and opinions. Gil, nice pants, dog. You looking?
Yeah, I had to change, man. I see y'all called me. Y'all busted me out. Y'all busted me out.
It's okay to be an outfit rewearer.
I know, but I didn't think they were going to do the video. I didn't know. Right, so
Those are nice pants.
They're stylish pants.
I had to switch it up.
Was nice.
You know, hopefully they
Now
didn't
you
notice.
like you about to go play soccer for real.
But hold on, we got something for you though, dog.
No, I don't want
It's
it.
your birthday.
I don't want it.
It's your birthday.
I don't want it.
Diddy, come on.
No, it better not be Melly. It better not be Melly. Oh, I know.
Birthday boy!
Birthday.
Oh, look at y'all.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not even my birthday. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Now throw it. No.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Appreciate y'all. Y'all see it. God bless you. It's finally nice to be acknowledged on Gil's Arena. Wait, I already know y'all up to some bullshit, Gil. I can already see it.
No.
I thought they were gonna be the ones that realized.
Hey, Gil, I'm over here like.
I already knew it was gonna be some shit. But thank y'all. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, everybody in the chat and everybody who packed me up today after Gil posted the photo of me on his IG. Again, it was an error of my youth. Error of my youth.
Josiah on 3.
I can't wait to freeze.
I blame the LA Times. I should have not listed a photographer, but nonetheless, God bless you all. Okay, there it is. Clowning the shoes just because you couldn't afford those back in the day. Cross training, all right. Coming from a workout.
Pick up.
Still sexy, regardless.
24 and 13.
Still sexy.
When the
Nice
lights,
fresh white tee.
if roaches was humans and when the lights came on, that's the look. Oh, shit.
And this has been another Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Please.